really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. Hello, everybody. It's Dark Side Phil. I need that money to pay my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill. Stupid fucking trolls, man. I just want to chill. I rock back and forth on the X and Y axis. Tip me so I could catch up on back taxes, making large stacks, refunding chargebacks, and my laugh sounds like act. 50 bitch here, 50 bitch there, 50 bit bitch. Raise your hands in the air. 50 bitch here, 50 bitch there, 50 bit bitch. Raise your hands in the air. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. I want to have chill streams. No detractor memes. Bathroom breaks. Playing WWE. Relaxing chill session of Street Fighter 3. Like I'm getting my vibe back from 2017. 50 bitch here. 50 bitch there. 50 bit bitch. Raise your hands in the air. 50 bitch here. 50 bitch there. 50 bit bitch. Raise your hands in the air. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel. I'm the one who just filed for bankruptcy. I'm the one who didn't pay my taxes. I'm the one. Me. I'm the one who masturbated in front of children. I'm the one who got 4th place at Evo. I'm the one with a 10-year legacy. I'm the one. Me. 50 bitch here. 50 bitch there. 50 bit bitch. Raise your hands in the air. 50 bitch here. 50 bitch there. 50 bit bitch. Raise your hands in the air. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill, the condo fees, my mortgage, my taxes, my back taxes, my current taxes, my state taxes, my federal taxes, my tax attorney, my tax guy, my tax accountant, my bankruptcy lawyer, all of my credit cards, my new setup, and a new laptop, PS5, gin, bowl of ramen, WWE champion.
I need banana, tasty banana, squeeze the peel, it comes in denim. I need banana, tasty banana, squeeze the peel, it comes in denim. Squeeze the banana, okay, squeeze the banana, yo, squeeze the banana, my home, tasty banana, squeeze the banana, okay, squeeze the banana, squeeze the banana, put banana in my mouth. I need banana, tasty banana, squeeze the peel, it comes in denim. I need banana, tasty banana, squeeze the peel, put banana in my mouth. Squeeze the banana, okay, squeeze the banana, squeeze the banana, my home, tasty banana, squeeze the banana, zero bust, squeeze the banana, squeeze the banana, put banana in my mouth. I need in my mouth. I need squeeze the peel. I need denim. 672 to ship $6.72, biggest tipper of the night. Always come up with a song. I need bananas, tasty bananas, put bananas in my mouth, squeeze the peel. It comes in denim. I have no idea what you're talking about. Meerkat Mall. Who?
What's up, everyone? Hello, hello, and welcome. Oh, the camera's on.
Happy May 1st. Happy May 1st. 10 years. We have made it, ladies and gentlemen. How is everyone doing on a fantastic May 1st? Big ups to Chris, Big Dave, Dash Pierre, Fidget, Garcia. Oh my goodness. Also, Navy Vet. I just see you snuck in there. Big ups, big ups. And also, let's give a big ups and a shout out to the tracks from Meerkat Mob and Dark Sea Field. Those two are some classic brothers right there. How's everybody doing this fine day? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? And also, big ups to Duty over there. Shout out, brother. But also, chat. Also. Let me show you, Chris. I want to get this news out. Finally got monetized. Finally got monetized after it took some time. Sorry, Susan. I'll make sure next time I turn it down. This is like a special occasion. Oh my goodness. So yeah, by the way, let me get into what happened. What happened was when the first time I tried to apply for monetization, uh I didn't want to say at the time because I was pretty upset and I was just trying to keep things, close till I got situated. They didn't get to me at first because of reused content. Which I'm like, wait a minute. You mean someone use content? So I had to like try to reapply to other stuff and had to wait. Really had to wait until finally it finally cleared up today, and I was like very happy. So yes, I'm so happy. So monetization is here, and also Chad, also today I'll be doing another giveaway because we have reached beyond 600 subs. We are at 620. All right. So let's see. There are a couple of videos that Phil's done this week that I do want to cover, but I do want to cover a little bit more into May 1st, the way he the way he just went completely off the rails with that. So let's get into this. I know I already yapped just enough, but let's get into this. All right, Ashby. All right, it's all good. It's all good. I understand everybody's a fan of it. It's all good. All right, let's get into this. There we go. We'll go over to this. Don't worry, don't worry. I'll let you know when I'm done, Dashbeard. It's all good, brother. That's kind of loud. Oh, God. Full screen. Whoops. Hold up. Is that just... Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. Yeah, Phil, you look so disheveled over here. That. Why was your camera zoomed that much in? You should have zoomed it back out. Yeah. He said he'll talk about it until you show support. What do you mean by that, Glitter? It's actually pretty crazy. Hold on 1 sec, chat. 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. I gotta check on something really quick. Be right back. I hate it when people want to go ahead and start calling me when I'm starting streaming. Like, really? Really, dude? Like, you gonna start calling me? You know I'm streaming? Okay. I had to get a little bit of peace in my mind, but that's okay. Back to this. Wait, you think? Oh, because these streams. I know what you're talking about, Greedy Piggy. Big ups, David. How you doing there? Yeah, and big ups to the 8 people that are here right now on a beautiful Friday morning. And I'm look at he's just so focused looking at something just so you can get one off, and he still doesn't realize the cam's on. I mean, just the craziest thing is with this zoom in, you can still see his hairline before it started receding way worse. I mean, before it started receding badly. What? For the past 10 years? I want to say. Nah, Green Pig, you're fine. Listen. Nobody has to give me money. It's just optional. I am not asking anybody to give me money. I'm just happy to finally get monetized. So I'm thinking he's looking on his phone or something, and the fool still doesn't realize his cam's on. Yeah, he's really searching for something on there. I'm thinking he was searching for some. Actually, in my opinion, I think that load went onto his PlayStation controller, the long lost controller. That's why I think it landed. Because, well, you'll see. And you could tell he was specifically looking for a certain one. He was really searching. Like, he was like, nah, I gotta get this one out badly. Because Sway, how you, Wells, Hayes, how you, Wells, hey, how you, I can't even speak today. Sling, how you doing there? I know he didn't even wipe. That's what makes it more. That what makes it even more disgusting. Big ups, Lewis. How you doing there? It's all good, Dashbear. I totally understand. Okay, now you found what he was looking for. I've actually been playing that recently. It's actually come out pretty good. All right. I won't talk about too much more Dashbear. It's all good. No, I've been playing Remake. I know that's the whole thing, Hungry, but he's just streaming on. I'm still in the beginning parts of the chapter. Tears of the Kingdom. Now that is what's up. Oh, there he goes. Now he found what he's looking for. Now he's happy. And he is staring. He's staring at it. I know he's still discussing like his whole thing, doing this whole thing the whole time with the damn camera on. He still didn't realize. He didn't think about checking his PC. That's what makes this more disgusting, Phil. You didn't even think about checking your PC so your camera's on. Yeah, he ain't standing really hard, beating it. This was the only time you could see he was having some enjoyment in his life. Well, when he's separate, he's playing WWE Champions, but that's a whole nother ball game itself. Oh, there he goes. Yep. Which one's that, Dashbeer? Look. There he goes. There he goes. Boom, there he goes. Oh, yes. I'm glad we finally got rid of that motherfucker. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm glad that bastard's gone. Oh, yes. I saw in his eyes. Oh, yes. I saw, yes. Big ups, Ross. How you doing there? Yeah, he was pulling them Hogan's all right. He was really thinking about Hulk Hogan at this point. That's why we was looking at. But he needed a heavy hitter. So now he's looking for something more specific. He's probably looking for other sweaty men. Maybe like Stone Cold, someone to look at. Because at this point, Phil was still in the closet. He just hasn't, finally embraced it yet. Yep. He is searching for more sweaty men. Sweaty wrestler men. Because we know how much he doesn't like women. What's wrong, Phil? You trying to look for more of that, some more Hulk Hogan? The guy who made SEAL Team 6 inspired Tom C to make Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah, that is true. That is incredibly true. He did inspire Tom Clancy to make Rainbow Six Siege. My other question is why he's pulling his head back. That's because how can I say this without being without it being so disgusting? He's one of them hard chokers. That's the best way I could put it. And again, he's searching for more. That's what he's looking for because he really wants to get it out. Oh, he found where he's looking. Found what the other thing he was looking for. Look at that. Look at his eyes. He's intense. He's focused. And he looks so mean. What up? Big ups, Fluttering Dark. How you doing here? Yeah, I do like to know why, Dashbeer. Wait. Hold up. Okay, so he realized his PlayStation was on. So why did he didn't think about to check before the stream started, see if the camera was on? He had enough sense to do that, which I find that rather ridiculous. Exactly, David. The way he treats women is unbelievable. Well, here's the funniest thing. Here's the funniest thing, Greedy Piggy. Phil, in a way, wants to be a woman to Tyrone anyways, but Tyrone's like, look, I don't go like that way. I'll still do your wife. Oh, look, now he's about to really get it. Now he's reaching there. Big ups, Anthony. How you doing there? Look, he's still going. He's about to get it. He about to get it. There he goes. Disgusting, Phil. Disgusting. And there you out. Oops, shit. Then he want to go ahead. The sad part about this chat, didn't even wash his hands, didn't do nothing. Decided to go ahead and I know. Decided to go ahead, start the stream. We need a 10 version of this. Oh, I know we do. That would be more hilarious. Decided to start stream. They even clean up. He didn't even wash his hands. It's like, really, dude? You gonna do that? Don't even wash your own hands? Look at his TV screen, but still hasn't realized his camera's still on. 2011, I discovered that YouTube originally was 15 years ago. That is even more disgusting. He drinks what? That looks like an energy drink or so. What was that he was drinking? Okay, it's definitely not a Coca-Cola. That must be some type of energy drink he was drinking there. Oh, it is the funniest thing. Gets up, he steps away. And he sits right back down. Definitely did never. He did not never wash his hands. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is still in Seattle. Obviously, he's looking on his phone. Oh no, I know. Where did the time go? The time has flown. It's already May. Big ups, S-Dog. How you doing there? I know he's a subhuman. Oh, he was very, very naughty. Dude was he just had to let it out there. Hair deshuffle and everything. I think he was still hung over this. He didn't even actually get a chance to wash up. My first submission to YouTube was Slender Man or just Slender? Still checking his phone. Still looking at his phone, more likely for tips. Oh, NSCP, okay. Checking on his phone, check the else, but still has not checked to see if his camera's on. That's what makes it even more sad. He still hasn't checked to see if his camera's on. Looking all around. Now, at this point, he started his stream. You know, his stream's been going the whole time.
What is up, everyone? Hello, hello, and welcome.
And that snort.
The camera's on.
Oh, the camera's on.
The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know.
Now he's shocked. Now all of a sudden he's shocked. He's embarrassed. He's like, oh my God. It's like, hope they didn't see anything. Hope they didn't see nothing. And the funniest thing is, we're going to end it from there. Funniest thing is, for the next, I think it was fucking, what was it? For the rest of the stream, his chat was asking what he was doing. He's saying he was scratching his leg. And the funniest thing is, they're like, no, dude, you wasn't scratching your leg. You was jerking it. And he kept fighting it until he was like, okay, fine, yeah, he kind of did. And then for the next 10 years, he decided to go to war with the internet over him, bursting on May 1st, jerking it off and stuff. And the sad part about it is, he make it seem like, oh, well, the detractors always know faster at this. It's like, no, Phil, you actually gone ahead and kept making a big deal out of this. I don't even know, Fluttering Dark. I don't even know. I was trying to find the aftermath when he got Cat in there, not Cat in there, but I couldn't find another video. But we'll get into a couple videos this week that he's been doing that I do want to cover. Again, it won't be a super duper long stream because I did also get a text, so I will be in the stream close to around like 1 o'clock-ish, something like that. So, yeah, not a super long one, but I want to make sure I at least stream today. And also, Phil, I did tag you on Twitter, so you can come on over and enjoy the fun. It's your anniversary. You're supposed to be banned. Exactly. He actually did. And the funniest thing is, people made more accounts and still troll him.
I need that money.
All right, but, realistically, I think the next...
And just because I know how he is, we're going to bump him up to, let's bump up to 1.25. Because at normal speed, this idiot... Why not do it? I don't even know why he didn't do it with Panda. Well, his excuse was him and Panda was always fighting and stuff, whatever. But there's been plenty of times in videos where Panda's really, showing him hints, and he wasn't catching on. You can literally find it on streams. Oh, that is a good movie, JoJo.
Logical step was to start doing the edited content, which is working. By the way, I do want to say thank you guys, because overnight, over 10,000 views on the review of Crimson Desert now on DSP Gaming, and still climbing. What happened was, last night I posted up on my socials and on the community post here.
Oh, he was
on YouTube,
very
I said, hey,
jacketed.
we are like a few hundred views away from hitting 10,000 on the Crimson Desert review. Let's get to 10,000.
Okay, you talk about views on a game that you literally wage quit, Phil. You literally wage quit because in your eyes, you got to a certain part of the game. It got too hard. Instead of trying to get better, you just wage quit it completely and want to blame it on the developers, want to blame it on the other gamers. You also try to spin it with detractors in there. Guess what, buddy? Guess what? That was the problem because other people having fun with the game. The mine is Jeremy. I'm gonna leave him for another day. But Phil, you literally got mad about it. And also, you didn't reach your support goal.
And some people hyped the video. If you don't know, hyping is when you have these points saved up. And when you apply it to a YouTube video, it's supposed to give it more like emphasis in the algorithm.
What's wrong with, hyping a video? But the video is really that good, Phil. Guess what? They're going to hype it. They're going to say, hey, check out this video. It's actually pretty damn good. Give it a like, whatever.
It did. So we went from like 9,600 views to over 10,500 and still climbing right now. The video is still getting more and more views. So that's excellent. Obviously, I'm very happy with that.
Also, Harmon is trying to say Project Hail Mary is a bad. Oh, Jesus Christ! He's next. I'm gonna stream him Sunday.
Let me see here. It says 10,412, but it actually has over 10,500 because I checked the stats.
Which is still not good for a 230K plus channel.
Before I actually went on stream here today. So, yeah, it's doing good.
Phil, that's still not doing good. Somebody your size, you should be at least by now. The views go up to 70K to at least 80K. You're not even. You just made 10K on that. That's bad.
It's doing good for an edited video, and I think that's the future is.
And the only reason why it's getting those views is because you have other people demonstrating, showing how this is how you don't play Crimson Desert because it's so bad.
Maybe once a week, figuring out.
You had people such as Klutzy, people such as Gar, other people actually did, covering that.
Now, what was the hot thing that I did that week? Was it a
also, besides celebrating this day, there is a video that Gar did yesterday that we are going to cover. It's not about Phil. It's about PlayStation.
new game that I played? Is it a review that I'm doing of a game? Was there drama that I covered and talked about? Was there a hot gaming news story that I give a take on? But whatever it is.
No, because I actually got to get some rest, Greedy Piggy, because yesterday I didn't really... Okay, yesterday I was supposed to... Anthony said here, the surprise was I was going to stream Mass Effect. The problem was I had a splitting headache that was bothering me all day and I couldn't think. So what I'm going to do for tomorrow after we finish... let's see what time we finish up. This is how you don't play Fallout New Vegas. Try to get some Mass Effect in there. If not, definitely it'll be part of Sunday. But that's how I was trying to surprise you, Anthony. Yeah, he'll cover it.
Figure that out, right? Figure out what it
highly doubt he's going to ban 41 people today. Yeah, I won't be surprised.
is that I'm doing that is
Probably doesn't realize you get 3 hypes a week for guys who stream 12 times a week. Exactly.
Clip worthy / highlight worthy, and putting out a high end video of that every week. And I think what will happen is slowly people will start to come to DSP Gaming not for raw gameplay and streams every day, but instead for those takes once a week.
No. Phil. There's been plenty of times where I've seen, oh, snaps, big up Alex dropping a 5 membership bomb. Appreciate that. I got to work on some other things to get some other stuff going on. Holy crap. Shoot. I need 41 more to reach 6,000 bands. Oh, I mean, he needs about 41. He's going to do that.
We come by and check out my hot new video that, highly edited, high quality stuff. Because right now, I am definitely overspending.
Also, Squirrel with a gun got a membership.
Not one of the videos that I've edited yet, because there was the Street Fighter video when I quit Street Fighter 6. There was the highlights of Pragmata, the highlights of Mouse PI for Hire, the drama video between Quartering and Kino Casino, and now this Crimson Desert review. So 5 videos. Out of the 5, 0 have made profit. 0.
So pretty much you're making anything about profit, which is not surprising there. To you, it's always about profit. And instead of you just simply putting the content out there and just enjoying it, it's always about profit. No matter what you do, whether you're playing a game, whether you're playing, whether you're doing politics, which you did do, which is quite pathetic. Don't ever do that again. You talk about Hot Topic, you talk about PlayStation, which you should be doing because you do have a PlayStation 5, but for some strange reason you have not mentioned a certain things been going on. There's another thing that should be going on, but the thing is, Phil, you won't do that because in your eyes, you want anything to focus on solely about you.
Bro, they all are a loss for me. Okay.
To you, everything's a loss.
But that's okay. The idea is to start getting people to check out the channel for this kind of video. And for the record, I just checked the analytics on the Crimson Desert review this morning. And keep in mind, that video has only been out for 3 days, not even. I think it's 3 days as of tonight.
No, that's fine,
maybe
Alex.
it's 3
You
days
wanna
as of
go
yesterday. It's 4 days
ahead
as of
and
tonight. I
take
think it's
care of
4
some
days
other
as
things.
of
That's
tonight.
all good. Listen, I appreciate you
I'm not
stopping
kidding you when
by.
I say
It's
out
all
of the
good, my
10,000
man.
or so views it has, 6,000 came from YouTube related search and recommendations. 60% of the views on that video came through YouTube recommending my channel. That's huge.
Phil, I get that too. Many people get that too. Not a huge, I mean, it's a sweet, beautiful thing, but it's not like all earth-shattering, groundbreaking, brand new stuff. It happens, Phil. I seen Broside with his videos get recommended. I seen Memeology with his videos being being pushed out there. I seen what was it? I don't forget her name. Snort Benell, her videos being pop over there. It's nothing new. It's been happening before plenty of times.
Now, do you
And the reason why your one of your videos got features because you plug so much of the algorithm that people see it. And most of the time, they'll click on it for a few minutes, realize it sucks, and then go and click off and watch something else.
see the points that I've been making all the time about
IGN. I will take IGN over DSP. I don't like IGN, but I will pick them over DSP on any given day.
how YouTube works and how bogus it is? So I want you to think about this. I'm an 18-year-old channel. I'm a staple of gaming on YouTube that never went away. I've been consistently putting out gameplay and streams every day.
What?
But simply because YouTube wants to push a certain style.
No. Phil. No, one sec, Jack. Give me 1 second. Fix this mic. Always wants to act so stupid. Don't know why it does that. Happens. Phil, first of all, let's actually go back because you're saying you really said some BS right here.
About how 80% of the views on that video came through YouTube recommending my channel. That's huge.
Again, that
Now,
happens
do
to
you see
anybody.
the points that I've been making all the time about how YouTube works and how bogus it is? So I want you to think about this. I'm an 18-year-old channel.
That you have an 18-year legacy, a guy that, again, that Lily Fap on May 1st, the same guy who had a spoon rant, the same guy who had a bankruptcy, which I think I said already. I apologize if I repeat myself. You also groomed 2 young people that were way younger. You, Panda Lee, who was 17 at the time. Yes, she was. You also groomed Kat. Yes, she was of age, but she was still way younger than you are. So no, Phil, you have a pretty bad legacy.
I'm a staple of gaming on YouTube that never went away.
You are not a staple. You are actually the fine definition of number 1, of piss poor gaming. Number 2, the reason why we got yellow paint because you did get featured in one of those games conference, which is slipping my mind at the moment. Number 3, which got proven this year when you was playing Resident Evil Requiem, you had so much yellow paint and you still couldn't figure it out.
I've been consistently putting out gameplay and streams every day, but simply because YouTube wants to push a certain style of video, none of my gameplay videos or my streams ever show up in recommended. But I put out a video that's highly edited, the right sweet spot for length, has the thumbnail, has the catchy title, right?
Which is all clickbaiting, by the way.
Is edited. All of a sudden, that video
Exactly, he is a big old dinosaur.
hits the algorithm.
Thank you, GDC. Thank you, Jojo. Exactly.
And gets recommended to 6,000 people that normally wouldn't have seen my content. So
people know who you are. The first thing that majority of people say, hey, is that the guy who jerked off on the internet? That is the first thing people say. Like, yeah, he's also the same. Now people also seeing your spoon rant. And lastly, the other thing that people also know you for is the guy who put yellow paint in just about every single video game.
when you say, gee, I wonder why Phil's detractors
Siege mode. Oh, here we go. Talk about detractors.
get more views than him. It's because they don't do the content I do. They do the YouTube algorithm content.
Then you need to explain what that means.
They literally create those videos that the algorithm recommends. They game the system.
You do realize, especially with my videos, I haven't made one in a little while because of work and stuff like that. You do realize we're taking your content, or in my case, a clip channel, mostly Duty. Sometimes other people takes clip of your content, fold it in a digestible way. What I do is I take it, I do some editing, add some funny stuff in there, commentary, to make it more interesting. Because guess what? Majority of people I've spoken to outside of the Attractiverse They had tried to see your raw gameplay, Phil, and they all said the same thing. You are boring and you're always talking about your trolls.
That's why their videos get recommended before the raw content that I create. Simply put,
Because again, they rather watch through the eyes of a detractor, most of the time commentary, because I see that's what they rather hear from somebody's perspective. Other times, if they do watch it through a non-commentary clip, they'll usually add their own commentary to it.
if I wasn't creating raw stream
According to Phil, anyone who gets views on his content is cheating, stealing, and rigging the system. Well, the funniest thing is, Phil Dark, if that's the case, wouldn't be Phil doing the exact same thing? Stealing other people's content, like for example, stealing content from LGT, stealing content from Wings, and all that stuff. Like it still will fall on the same thing that he's doing. When the truth is that Phil streams are boring. Like seriously, I can't watch his actual gameplay. I could barely watch. Same here. Like I have not watched any of his recent gameplay. The only gameplay I will watch is either COD or him playing Street Fighter 6 because of the stall. Other than that, there's other gameplay. Unless there's something specifically that actually happens, I'm out. I watch bits and pieces of the podcast, and that's it. It wasn't that many people. He posted on Twitter 5 times and had autoplay in his channel feature. That's why. Why am I not surprised? This is Phil after all. Since 8/17. Oh, okay. I got you, Dashbeer. Oh yes, but Phil, wait. Oh yes, but when Phil does it, then it's so cool, awesome. You should pay for him. Yeah, that's what he wants. He wants people to pay him no matter what. Pay him on his streams, pay him on his videos, pay him on his damn gameplay, pay him through what he had, his PayPal, his his Patreon, which he closed down, which I don't think he closed. I think he still has that, but people have been catching on to it, so he put that on the back burner. Other things he does. Also, I checked in on his Pokemon gameplay and saw how OP as fuck as his team is and left. Well, now he got it OP. Before he wasn't that OP, but yeah, we wouldn't be surprised.
streams,
And I gotta check out his. Well, I'm not gonna check out his stream. I'm gonna check out either Memology or I think he might have it up. One of the two.
individual video
Zacharias, big ups, my man. How you doing there? Oh, shoot, what's going on? Oh, look at Anthony. Welcome aboard. You are now a recon specialist. It is up to you to go out there and see what all these other locales are up to. Don't worry, though. You don't have to engage in combat. Our Pathfinders will handle them.
like I've been doing for 18 years, and instead I only started putting out highlight clips like that, my channel would also blow up. It would, seriously.
Your channel will blow up. Phil, your channel has been blown up in the worst possible way. As in, every time you stream per day, drop a video per day, whatever, people see it. It's always about nonsense, always about trolls, always about the same BS. People get tired and move on.
But I don't want to do that because
And that is very true, Dasper. He has not streamed every day. He takes Saturday off? And then a couple weeks ago, or was it last week, one or two, excuse me, one of those two, he literally streamed until Thursday, took off. No, he took off Thursday, Friday, came back Saturday.
I have a fan base of people who've watched me for 18 years, who
Oh,
like
it
the
is
live
false.
streams, who like the on-demand videos the way they are. I'm not going to abandon the people that have kept me afloat for almost 20 years.
You mean your little so-called whales that's been dwindling the whole time? You only got, 2 left?
Simply because YouTube likes to change things.
Because YouTube is trying to keep itself afresh. I know I said a big word, afresh. The reason why I feel if they don't make things interesting, they can get stale. Not only that, at this point in time, I wouldn't say YouTube has competition, but they're aware of Twitch, Kick, Rumble. So they have to do things to constantly keep YouTube exciting and make it the #1 platform to literally stream, do videos, gameplay, etc.
Okay, I think it's messed up that YouTube on
Hey, name is open, could be officially slave money. Not sure if he'll drop for that. He'll probably drop it. Don't worry, he'll drop out. I wouldn't be surprised. Panda Lee has a common sense. So I know, make that ding dong noise. Also, big up, zombie fan.
whim can just change how their business
Of
operates,
course he
and
lied.
it screws creators over who've been busting their ass for so long. There is your obvious evidence of it. A video I put out, it's exactly the formula that YouTube wants, and it hits the algorithm, and I get tons of views on it within 3 days. It's all it takes.
Again, Philip, have you not realized majority of his detractors literally taking a look at it? Or excuse me, not just majority. Let's say, obviously your little fans, but let's say trolls, all this stuff, whatever. You have most people just taking that so-called content, cutting it down, get to the points where they need to get to, and that's it. Actually, you know what, Dashbear, you're right. Hold up. You're absolutely right. I should be playing that instead, because that's actually fitting to this. Not that, god damn it. Where is it? Phil, just like Dash Pierce said, which I gotta make sure I had on this. That's pretty much what it is, Phil. Pretty much a big X to doubt.
Again, I didn't do the raw streams or whatever. I just pumped out those videos. Let's say I made one of those every 2 days. The channel would probably get more views than it gets now.
No, it wouldn't.
Overall. Because if each video is getting 5,000 to 10,000 views.
No. Again, I'll play this again. No, that is incorrect, Phil, because before you became a live streamer, when you was on doing videos on this stuff, you was pumping out videos 5 to 6 times a day, and that was pissing people off because you kept flooding their timeline with all stupid stuff of the same game. Well, not of the same gameplay, but of the same game. Instead of just doing one big long one, just keep pushing. Majority of times, people rather see you post one video instead of 2 or 3. You post 2, okay, fine. When you start posting 3 to 4 to 5, after a while, people start getting annoyed.
And I put 3 or 4 of those out a week, I'd probably get more views on the channel than I'm making right now, because right now the channel gets around 500K views a month. Probably just pumping out that style of video, it would get more. The channel would be more recommended to more people just putting out that style of video.
No, he should try to get this without all the play on this channel.
So that's what I mean. My goal for this year, I want to stay the course and keep doing what I love, but I also need to start making the kind of content that's going to get the channel noticed again. Within a week of me doing it, it's working. Like, literally within a week of me doing it, the videos are recommended. 60% of the views on my video came from the YouTube recommendation system just because I played the game. So because you played the game. That happens to anybody. Guess what? When I was streaming against Spiral, I had a good, decent recommendation on those streams for people to check out. It happens because you're playing the game. Again, once they get to the video, Phil, 9 times out of 10, other than your little fans there, when they see your gameplay, they click off because they see how bad you are at it. I got to keep it.
Oh, absolutely, Zombie. He believes in quantity, not quality.
Going. All right, but it's going to be a pricey endeavor. You know, these videos don't come cheap because they're well made. They're expensive, but I'm going to keep pushing.
Those videos are not cheap. But Phil, what video editing software you have? Are you paying it monthly or yearly? Because I have one which I pay yearly. It's not even super expensive. But what kind of one do you have, Phil?
Forward, and hopefully this will work out. Like, my question is, for this week, what's the highlight video I make? I don't know. Should it come from raw gameplay of the games I'm already playing? Should it maybe be the premiere of Sorrows? Should it be from the big May 1st
mega busting
marathon?
God damn it, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Okay, Phil, since you want to be a jackass already, I got one for you, even one way, way, way better.
not funny. Dickens laugh.
Again, Phil, you should have tried to own it years ago. It's way too late.
That I'm doing on Friday? I don't know. We'll have to see. But what is the most interesting thing that happens this week to make a video of?
Exactly.
You know? And also, what I've noticed.
Zombie, thank you. It costs $0 to make a video. I made plenty of. You made plenty of videos without even spending money. So have I. Making videos, don't be wrong, it is time consuming. It takes a good while. Like, for example, during the intro, when I played Phil's other video, that took a good solid 2 hours to edit. It takes a good time to put a video in. But here's the thing, Chad. Here's the thing for my people that, have not done content. I'm gonna give you a little quick, history lesson here. When you make videos, those tend to last longer than a VOD. You wonder why? Because there's people it gets to the point, and a lot of times people want to see how creative you are with a video. Don't get me wrong, streaming is easy. Streaming is incredibly easy. But people want to see how creative you could be with a video.
The thing is, it really works to put the video out on my day off or right before my day off, because then it's the only new video for like 2 days. So it gives that video way more chance to be seen and be emphasized, as opposed to if I put the video up but I'm still uploading all my other content, then it just gets lost in the shuffle. So it seems like
Which it does, Phil. It gets lost in the shuffle every single time, because here's the thing. When you post another video, that overlaps this one. You post so many videos, again, back in the day, that any other video that you had posted the previous day gets buried.
The week, that day when I'm taking off, that's the perfect time to put out a video to get highlighted.
Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. I got a little bit of dry humor, but I try my best. And obviously drinking that gin. I'm sorry, let's not call it gin. We're going to call it potato juice he's drinking.
Rebel Yeller says Sorrows for sure. Could be. See, here's the thing. Okay? What's the right way to do it? Like, for example, I'm gonna play Soros as the day stream on Thursday.
So I don't know how you would get lost in shuffle, keep the stream. Well, there you go. That's another good point. The problem is, here's the problem. Here's the problem, Floating Dark. Once he finishes the stream, he privates it, edits all stuff, takes it out, and then literally slices what happened during that stream, which is so stupid.
So what's the better option? To do a highlight video of my gameplay of Soros, or to take 10 minutes when I'm done playing it that first session, summarize my thoughts, and then take highlight clips of what I'm saying and superimpose it over me talking? I don't know what would work better. You know, I'm trying to, like, what would it just be the gameplay montage like I did with Pragmata and with Mouse PI? Or would it be more like the review style that I did for Crimson Desert? I don't know.
How about you just lead the stream up?
Again, this is all new to me.
Lead the stream up. Don't edit it. Leave it alone.
This is all something that I'm experimenting with, and we got to figure out how to make it work, right?
I don't got to figure out shit for you. You figure it out on your own.
So there you go.
No, you didn't stream every day.
Exactly. Dabhan says that basically it's not going to work every week. It all depends on what you're doing. You're right. There's probably going to be
I will. Well, Princess Luda, we do it way better, so get fucked.
some weeks that are just more arbitrary content. It's nothing crazy going on. I'm just continuing on with all of my playthroughs, right? But you would hope that at least once a week there's something notable. Maybe a very interesting gaming news story that I covered that we could highlight as a breakout topic, right? Or
A breakout topic. You should have been talking about this topic a long time ago.
maybe there's a little bit of drama to cover.
Oh, here's the thing, Dashman. He's always lying. That's nothing new with this dude.
Or maybe it is a hot new playthrough, or maybe I review something, you know? You think that maybe once a week we get something going.
And again, Phil, I know what you're doing. You're starting over there. Again, and this will be the last time I say it. Go take some nasal spray. That will definitely clear it up.
Okay, some shout outs. We have Tacky Cook.
I need that money. That money.
500 kicks. Well, thank you to Dark Slide Pill. Is that a new one? I mean, I see all kinds of
Dark Slide Pill? That's gotta be another soccer account.
the names. That one doesn't even ring a bell.
Stupid goat laugh.
Thanks for 500 kicks. No, see, that is true. Super Bon
Exactly.
You need a better camera than
Experiment on
Dale
stuff.
Wilson. Well, LTG, here we go again.
Let me not say it because I gotta be careful what I say here. Phil, get the man's chicken out of your mouth.
claims he has
And I don't mean the actual chicken, Chad. If you know, you know.
an insanely high-end camera, right? And he's shown the stats. It's like $1,000 digital camera. His camera looks like shit. His entire setup looks like ass because he has no idea how
half
to
a
use it.
terabyte?
He didn't research it. He
Really?
just fucking bought it and plugged it in and thinks that it looks good. It looks worse than my camera. Like, no,
You know what, Phil? You always find a way to make giving out to other locales other than Jeremy. Jeremy, again, I'm gonna leave Jeremy alone for this stream because that's a whole nother subject topic in itself. But Phil, once again, you find a way to give a small W to these other locales. Because again, the last time I checked, literally the only time LG said anything to you when he had to respond to you having a bad take.
exaggeration. Look at the colors in my room. Look how it pops and everything. This is better. My setup is better.
up,
Behold
And mine's like a
my
200.
stuff.
What's up, brother? How you doing there?
Oh, I just woke up just a little bit ago because, PST.
Now I understand that, brother. I understand that. Shoot. Oh man, you feeling okay though? You took anything for it?
Oh, yeah. I got myself a bottle of Baja Blast because I don't have coffee creamer and my water reservoir is being refilled, so I gotta make do with what I got with caffeine.
Nice.
Also, you can't go wrong with Baja Blast. It's goated.
No, you cannot. You cannot. Yeah, my bad. That was me.
I regret nothing. The end.
Exactly. He regrets nothing. 817 yesterday was 200. Yes, that was another thing. Let's take the Russian Badger example. He uploads sometimes, but the videos he makes is usually a month later to make after the stream. So here's the thing, Zacharias. Majority, there could be anybody could take one of his streams a month ago, turn around, and then do what it can, and still make it entertaining than what he does. It's not hard. Believe it or not, and Zombie can attest to this, or actually agree to this. It's not hard to do content on Phil. It's real easy.
It's really not like this is what Josh Ray says, but it's easier to make negative content over positive content.
Yeah.
Like hating on Phil is super easy to do.
Yeah. It is incredibly easy. Phil always talk about all the detractors make $1,000. You only talk about a handful. The rest of us really don't make that much. And I always say this: if I really, really wanted to make money off YouTube, I would not be doing Phil content. I'll be doing other stuff. I wouldn't be doing negative content. I'll be doing positive content only and just keep it stay in my lane. But the reason
Exactly.
why, I do content on you, Phil, because number one, it's a hobby, it's fun as hell. And I don't take it that seriously, just like how you take it incredibly seriously to everything. It's super hard to do positive Phil because content the best case. Wait, hold on. It's super hard to do positive Phil content because the best case when Phil is oh yeah, he's being born. That is so true. And the sad part, okay, I will say this much. Phil did get a small little W that's going to turn to L very soon with the whole Jeremy situation. He has that tiny W, but I think it was either Fluttering, I want to say, or Susan that you said in the other stream where you know he's going to end up messing that up. One of you guys said, and I do agree with that because he always finds a way to have a small W and turn it into an L. Of course, it's easy hating on Phil because it's very difficult to find any positive thing about Phil. That is true. Okay, no, Great Piggy is correct. That is incredibly true. He only shows up when you do Phil cons. Well, true. That is true because so far I've yet to see. No, that's a lie. Maybe one or two, but those are just people that just pretty much love to suck the tit of Phil. Majority of the times, it's people making negative content on Phil because he makes it incredibly easy to do.
Exactly.
Incredibly easy.
Yeah, and this is just my take. You're welcome to disagree with it or not. But like, majority of lolcows you can at least have some sympathy for because these are people who are mentally unwell. Like the very rare percentage of lolcows that I just don't like are Jeremy and Phil.
Well, okay, no, that's true because I always say you have a certain tier of low cows. You have S tier, which is hard cows, which you try to stay away from. Then you have A tier, which is your low cows, such as obviously Jeremy, which he's starting to go into an S tier at this point, the way he's going, because more information is coming out on him. When it comes to A tier, obviously, Wings, Boogie, LTG, Rich, of course, as well. Then you have your B tier, which is sort of like other locales, but they're not really big up there. I'm talking about like not really big up there, but they're like they're like a medium type of locale. Like for example, Harmon Smith, yes, he's a locale. He's not up there yet,
Yeah.
but he's starting to rise up there. And then you have your C case where it's like super low level locales. You're like, whatever. Like, and I hate to put this one in here, but you may disagree on this one. King Cobra. I would consider him an extremely low locale. He had some weird tendencies and also recipes to him. But you didn't really hear anything do anything crazy to other people.
Yeah, he really just didn't do anything. He just
Yeah.
mostly did his own thing and did not give a fuck.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, he did not give a fuck. I give that brother a lot of credit.
Like like credit where credit is due. He at least just did not care. He's like, I'm gonna live my life how I want to.
Yeah, and I respect that. He's like, I'll live my life how I want to. As disgusting it was, but the man told the truth. You have to respect it for that.
Yep, I respect him for that.
Yeah.
And out
Well-
of all the people to die, Bill didn't get taken.
Well, yeah, true. Yeah, it's weird. Phil wants the flag challenge as a business, but his channel isn't. Well, here's the funniest thing, Zacharias. Anytime when that happens, guess who ends up getting two channel strikes? Phil, because the last time he did this, not him, but the third detractor purge that, again, I believe he was working behind the scenes. Guess what? He got channel strikes, and then he had to, cut that back because people knew that it's one of your little boys, aka Super Puppy, doing it.
Yeah, like we aren't idiots.
Yeah. Cobra had some bad. No, he did. He did, Zacharias. I'm not saying King Cobra was all there. The brother wasn't, but the brother was up front, and
Like,
he had a woman.
Like, granted, she was also a psychopathic bitch, but
Yeah. But hey, some people like that, and he didn't mind it. And hey, it is what it is.
$100 webcam, and he's like $1,000 digital camera, and my setup is better. It's fucking hilarious. It just goes to show it doesn't matter how much money you throw around. You actually have to have intelligence and effort too, and that's really where he's lacking.
Really? You sure about that, Phil? Are you sure about
Okay.
that? Because last time I checked, and here we go, I'm about to defend LTG when I'm trying not to. The dude got himself a brand new house. He has his own other stuff. Yes, he has his own little obviously he has his own car. He has his other thing. He has his own place, which I said before. He has a few things going for him. Yes, he does have a child, which is a crazy backstory, which I'm not going to get into. He, in a way, Phil, he is doing better than you in some aspects. Not everything, but in some.
What's up, King Michael? How you doing today, man? Good to see you.
Superhound could be what?
Interesting.
You know, Zacharias, that is a very interesting point because Phil knows he's got sock accounts, so it could be him on a very different email. Of course, he wouldn't know unless somebody can go get his PC and look for it, but interesting. Could be him because he's always talking about taking channels down. Anything else you want to say here, Phil?
For now.
What's so funny, Phil?
That's messed up. Don't say that. Sumafer says LTG can only use what his sugar daddy is giving him to use. Stop that right now. Don't say that. That's mean.
Phil. Phil. You're in the exact same boat because you beg your chat just like he begs his chat. You're both in the same boat.
That's very mean. I'm doing good, King Michael. Good morning, Vassal. How are you? Good to see you. Oh, did I take the allergy pill today? No, I didn't, but I didn't go outside yet. When I go on my break, that's when I go outside, and that's when the allergies hit. So I will take an allergy pill when I go on my break because I'm going to come back probably completely inflamed from allergies. That's a good call.
You are such a fucking jackass. Phil. Okay. Okay, a little bit more real life of Vanguard. I got allergies too, but here's what I do, Phil. I take them in the morning. You know, rather than I get washed up and stuff, whatever, I take them in the morning. So I don't have to suffer during the day for it. Why all of a sudden now you're going to wait till your allergies all of a sudden act up instead of taking it beforehand? That would be the most logical thing to do. But then again, Chad, well, again, I'm trying to think logical with an idiot.
Thank you. Bosnian Hog Hunter says, that Crimson Desert video was great. I'm glad to see edited content getting results. And it has. Like I said, 10,500 views and climbing. I doubt it's going to get more than that. Like, I would say maybe when it's completely done, it'll top out at like 11, maybe 12,000 views. I'm happy with that. If I could consistently get a video a week getting that many views, that...
He's talking about one of his Crimson Desert video, which he finally hit 10K, but it's like, Phil, that's still bad for a 230K channel. Like,
oh, Phil.
Yeah, like, really, you should be at this point 70K minimal. No, again, he's a 230K channel. I see other channels at what, like, let's say 100K. Easily, when they drop a video, by the end of the day, easily they're right up to like what 30K views, and then the following day 60K. I've seen that plenty of times. Phil, again, you just finally reached 10K after you drop your video this long is not good. Still not good for your channel. Maybe you should go on ahead, take a look at your own content to see what you really are doing wrong.
That will get more people watching the channel. That will get the channel in the algorithm again. That's what I need.
Again, Phil, people will rather watch it through the eyes of a detractor because just like Zacharias and many people said in my chat, when they watch your raw gameplay, it is boring. You do nothing to make anything entertaining. And again, I said this plenty of times before, and I will still say it to this very day. You can give Phil the best game, or matter of fact, the best game of a generation. You can give him Doom, you can give him Halo, you can give him Metal Gear Solid, you can give him Zelda, you can give him a whole bunch of things. He will take each game and somehow make them extremely boring. It could be an action-packed filled with so much fight, adrenaline pumping music, you know, get you into the zone, and he will still make it boring. How is it that
I mean,
you
just-
had? Go ahead.
Just look at him playing Doom.
I know. Believe, like I said before, Zombie, when I watched his second stream of Doom Dark Ages, I was bored. I was ready to turn it off. I'm like, how do you make a boom shooter, an action-packed boom shooter, boring? I've seen Ice's gameplay, and I was watching his stuff way more than I was watching Phil doing that. Hell, I've seen other people playing Doom the Dark Ages with non-commentary and still find a way to make it entertaining. Again, Phil, Mr. So-Called, I got this 18 years of gaming and I'm a main staple. How is that other people can do it better than you? Matter of fact, I'll blow a little smoke on my own ass. How is it that my streams of Spiral have always been better than yours? And you did Spiral. And I still find a way to keep it within a certain audience. Do you know why he is boring? Because he has nothing to say, no interesting topics he's talking about. The only thing he'll talk about, Greedy Piggy, is always trolls. That's all he's talking about. He could be playing a game, something goes on, and all of a sudden, here comes about detractors. Matter of fact, Greedy Piggy, you remember when him and Asmongold had that so-called talk interview, whatever, and Asmongold's we'll call him Roaches, came over to Phil and tried to watch Phil, and you saw how quickly they got out of there? The video's view count should be 1 to 5% of your subs, which is very true. It should be that, and yet he can't do that. Anything else, Mr. Bennell? And again, chat, again. This is why, if you're gonna read it like this, Phil, you might as well should have a TTS. And the sad part about it is his excuses is, I don't want a TTS because then my trolls type this, type that. You could actually, and I've seen this with other YouTubers, where you can actually go ahead and have the TTS filter out certain words. Like, example, Fatanga, when he was playing around, no, it wasn't Fatanga, was it? It was either Fatanga or no, it was Alex, one or two. When they was playing around with the TTS, they had to say certain words so that way they could forget the word and take it out. No, that thing
Yeah, I
was
think that
Alex.
was Fatanga.
Are you sure it was Fatanga? I thought it was Alex, because I know Fatanga, he doesn't really use TTS. I think it might have been Alex.
Yeah,
No.
probably him or Alex. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's one of the two. But they did that to really take out certain words, certain phrases, so that way it wouldn't get the stream in trouble. Not hard to do, Phil.
Well, thank you. Big Beans only says your consistency is unmatched, Phil. I appreciate that.
Hold on. I got one thing for that one. Really? Consistency? Really? If you mean how bad you are, then yes. Other than that, no, Phil. You've not been consistent with your content being good. It's been horrible to bad.
If anything, people can say, well, he sucks at games. All right, fine. Well, he's not
You
a
do suck at games,
great podcaster. All right, fine.
which
But
you are.
can you ever question my consistency? I'm here all the time, pumping out the content. That I promise. There's a rare time when I'm not here, right? It's very rare that I'm not here. I don't take breaks.
Phil, you need to take a break. You need to.
You need to log off and get an actual job.
Well, that he definitely does that. You want to know how bad you are, Phil? I'm use myself. I try to use myself too much. When I use myself, when I first started doing content, when I was making my very first videos, they sucked. You know why they sucked? Because the audio was bad. I had to take a step back, look what I was doing wrong. I realized I didn't have a video editor at the time. I was just doing it raw for OBS. Once I got a video editor in, I actually look on YouTube how to do it properly, do other things. Guess what happened, Phil? All of a sudden, my content started to improve. You need to take a step back, take a look at your content, and see why it's not matching what's supposed to be matching. Any sound person would do that. If somebody realizes, hey, wait a minute, what's going on? My content's not bad, they'll take a break. Guess what? Your audience understand. Like, prime example, Brandu. I haven't seen him post anything in a good while. I'm not sure he's just busy with real life stuff. He's probably busy with real life. But he always says he takes breaks from you because, number one, he's trying to, he has other stuff on his real life. Two, he's trying to keep his content fresh. Yeah, he always talks about his trolls and beg. He has nothing positive to say about the game he's playing. Don't even talk about lore. And big ups, Fox. How you doing there? some interesting facts about the game he's playing. Exactly. So in Phil's case, it's 2,300 bare minimum, which I'm not surprised. Not talking about breaks is not a flex. Exactly. This is what you call getting burned out or becoming stale. And hey, by the way, Phil, since you want to play again, since he has watched wrestling, since he has wants to be the villain, let me tell you one wrestler that had to take breaks from time to refresh his character. The Undertaker. Plenty of times, Taker had to literally, it was obviously a story going him where he gets thrown off, buried alive, whatever, but it's also a way for him to take a break and refresh the character. And each time he did it, he came back better. You need a break, Phil. You need a big, long break. Matter of fact, just like Zombie Fan said, actually, just go get a real job. Go get a real job somewhere and don't tell what type of job it is. Showing up is the most easiest part of a so-called cool. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Greedy Piggy. Someone like Maximilian Dude gets past 1% of his high regular base. Exactly. What's wrong with Phil? Phil being Phil Anthony. That's what that is. I'm good. Just redoing Destiny 2. Nothing wrong with that. Redownloading. What are they doing now in Destiny 2? They actually found to improve it because I haven't touched the game since 2002, 2003, since I haven't touched that game.
But I mean, I'm not. We're coming back from break. We're gonna stream twice this week. What? The fuck? We were waiting for you to come back. You're coming back for 2 streams, and then when you coming back again? What the fuck's your problem?
Phil. There's been plenty of times in your chat, and I've seen it, where you actually ban people. People tell you need a break. You need to take a break. People rather for you to take a break and get yourself together. And then you come to excuses why you cannot take a break because it's go ahead and I'm supposed to make money, I'm supposed to take care of my family, which is your wife and stuff. And absolutely, absolutely. As a matter of fact, Anthony, DSP can't even lace up to Undertaker's boots. Not even close to that.
Yeah, I'm not like that. I'm here all the time.
And that's your biggest problem. You're here all the time. You're here 6 days a week, twice a day. That is bad. And for me, Destiny 2 isn't worth it. And also, yeah, exactly. He's saying some nonsense, Fox. Not everyone has content to go daily, and most TV shows are 20 minutes a week. He doesn't. Here's the thing. Here's why I think it's best, and this is why I try to keep it now. It's best to, like, matter of fact, no. Let me say this. Like, for example, Memeology. He may post a video, I want to say maybe 3 times a week. Maybe 3 times, might be 2. That's a good way of having a break in between and, having consistency and also keeping the content fresh. Phil doesn't even do that.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing because a lot of people don't realize this, right?
Which is another good point. That's another good thing why he needs to take a break because that is true. Kino Casino doesn't stream every day because there's enough talk. There isn't enough topic to talk about. They rather have it build up and then talk about it maybe 2 or 3 days later.
People look at my channel and they say, Phil, I don't get it. Your streams don't get a ton of views. Your on-demand videos don't usually get a ton of views. How are you making a living?
Making.
Pretty much.
Because I've done this for 18 years.
And also, to kind of add on top of like the whole break thing, there are a couple of YouTubers that I follow on Twitter. Mm-hmm. One taking breaks for mental health reasons that she can feel refreshed. The other one took breaks because her fucking grandson was being born.
Oh, that's far more important. That's very important.
And of course in her mind it's like, yeah, I wanna be there for my grandson.
No, that's very important.
Because it's a once in a lifetime opportunity that I'll never get to have again.
That's very important. Or another good person that's really been taking care of their family? Pop. I miss Pop, but I also understand why Pop has put Phil more on the back burner.
When you get the legacy of work and the amount of the giant catalog of videos, right, that I have on this channel for posterity, like I said, yeah, in a week, I really don't pull in a lot of new views, but guess what? I still get 500,000 views a month, plus all the views I'm getting on Kick. I'm getting residuals on everything. You get that? Like, I'm getting ad revenue on all of those views. I'm getting all the partner program revenue on Kick. I'm getting a lot of revenue on the back end that a lot of people don't realize because I work my ass off.
So in other words, you shouldn't be begging. By what you're saying here, Phil, you don't even need to beg for anything. If you're doing this well, you should literally, matter of fact, you should turn your PayPal off. Turn several things off since you're supposed to be doing well. But clearly, we know why you're so-called not doing so well, because majority of that money goes into Scopely.
If I hadn't worked my ass off and I was a lazy bum, then I'd be desperate every single stream to have to bring in tons of views and attention, and I don't need to do that.
You are a lazy bum, Phil. You are a bum.
Yeah. And the fact that you're talking about you had to be. Let me rip back one more time when you said this so I make sure I say this correctly.
I'm getting a lot of revenue on the back end that a lot of people don't realize because I work my ass off. If I hadn't worked my ass off and I was a lazy bum, then I'd be desperate every single stream to have to bring in tons of views and attention, and I don't need to do that.
Yeah, you do. You are desperate every single stream. Matter of fact, Zombie, what? Okay, which stream was it where he got really upset that was very recent?
I'm trying to remember.
Because it was one that he got so upset that he was so worried. No, it was during the first week of May. Not the first week of May. I mean the first week of April near the tax season. He really got desperate. He was literally crashing out.
Yeah, because tax season's coming up.
Well, tax season been passed, but that's the problem with him. Phil should take a break. Go ahead.
Plus, he just does not save.
No,
like
he
at all.
does not. Phil should take a break. If he drop into a 4-day week, go into stream break, etc. Take the time actually to plan out. The problem is, Zacharias, if he does that, he still has no way to make his streams entertaining. He could be streaming 3 times a week and he still won't do nothing to make it entertaining. Matter of fact, Guard of the Rage, he streams Saturday, Sunday, and then he posts like 1 or 2 videos during the week. And finally be entertaining. And Guard believes I think he's 12K, 13K now at this point?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah. Exactly. Minimal to maximum profit, Zacharias. Exactly.
Because I already worked my ass off in the past, you see? I knew what I was doing, just that everyone questioned my work. Oh,
You didn't know what you were doing because you didn't evolve.
So you knew what you're doing. So in other words, Phil, you plan on going to debt. So you knew you was going to go into debt. You knew about getting a bankruptcy. So you knew that was going on. You knew about not paying your taxes. So you knew all that. You did it on purpose then. That's what you want to tell us? That's what you really want to tell us? All right.
Doing it the wrong way. Yet here I am, sitting nicely, having a great life, because I already broke my back in the past, It's
really sitting nicely. Phil, we know when you go 3 days without making your so-called goal, now you're in 3 days. Let's say by stream 3, you start really worrying about it. You start like, what's going on? This game was bringing in a whole bunch of views and content. I mean, views and money. Why is it not bringing this money? Why not bringing that money? Like you did with Crimson Desert, you starting to panic over that. You started panicking about not making so much money for Pokemon. So really, you do get desperate.
paid off.
Mr. Bennell? Phil?
Quality in the past, so you could focus on quality now.
And that's the other thing for anybody who wants to do clip challenge. You got to make sure you cut out him just literally being boring, or should I say him with the dead air.
Kind of gamed the system. Well, I gamed the system in a different way.
Also, if the CPM is low, he needs to go to Twitch. No, if he does
He'll
that,
never go to Twitch.
Let's say he does do that, he still won't do that good. He'll be at the numbers that he's currently on YouTube. Oh yes, he does very soon. Like I always say, stream 2, stream 3, he'll start asking about where's the money.
I did it my way. You see this?
I do not know anything. I have not watched him play Pragmata so far because I just been avoiding his gameplay.
What people don't understand. Phil, you're always doing it wrong because you're not doing it the way that everyone else has done it to be successful on YouTube. You're right. I literally go against the effing grain.
So you go against the grain on purpose. In other words, you give yourself a nasty handicap on purpose. So that's what you want, Phil. So you literally, instead of somebody showing you, it's like It's like zombies. Like somebody showing you how to grill, and yet you want to go ahead and try to spark a fire with sticks on it stuff. When somebody show you how to grill your food with using charcoal, lighter fluid, matches, all that stuff, really easy to do. And yet you want to go against the grain?
You're like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I do is always the opposite. I don't game the system. Wasn't the guy who's making the highly edited montage style thumbnail, clickbait title, bullshit video with everything faked and overacted.
Clickbait,
I was always
so shut the fuck up.
I was just about to get to that. Phil, Fallout 4 recently says otherwise.
Yeah, Fallout 4, and also you used to do edited videos. You just put like no effort into it.
Zero effort. Oh, that is exactly why you stuck at level 1. $2,000 gone within an hour is exactly not even the day after. It's gone within an hour.
being me.
Not even within an hour, within 30 minutes.
And that's what I liked about YouTube, is that I could be me and still be successful. I was the guy that stood out because I was the guy that never really changed. And I was always honest, and I didn't shill or sell out, so I didn't have to kiss.
So, in other words, you're pretty much confirming how much of a racist bigot you are. Not only that, you have a hate boner to Phil Spencer and other people that are more successful than you are. You also have a hate boner, obviously, to who is it? You have a hate boner to several people. You have even a hate boner towards oh god, what's his freaking name? I'm forgetting his name already. I forget his name. It'll come to me later. You have hate boner with a whole bunch of other people, Phil. Not that, and you rather have people suck your tit. Literally, you try to do that with Wings, and Wings is like, not so much. You try to do it with LTG. LTG wants nothing to do with you. You try also with RTU, and RTU literally called your bluff, literally called you nonsense. Oh no, he did shill. No, he did. YouTube Premium.
Yep, he shielded you to premium.
Mm-hmm. That's a real example right there. Oh, look, he is subscribing the mythical YouTube video again, which is the only video YouTube likes. The same rant he did. Of course, that makes sense. Of course he did, because same thing with Machinima. He can't show or sell it because he can't. No, here's the thing. He tries to show up for the most minimal effort. Always remember that. He showed in the past arguments and valid example of, oh, well, that too, the hell stream, but still, he showed up for YouTube Premium. It's because of the trolls that he can't have sponsorship to shield and shell out. Not only that, but there's been people that seen his past and they're like, no, I want nothing to do with this guy. This is why I hate Phil, because he will lie into your face, insulting your intelligence. Yeah, he pretty much is. He's a pathological liar.
Game's butts, and I also didn't have to be overly negative because it doesn't really benefit me to be overly negative about a game either.
Crimson Desert says otherwise. RimWorld says otherwise. Cyberpunk says otherwise. Baldur's Gate 3, even though you did complete it, says otherwise. Skyrim says otherwise. I can keep going. Street Fighter 6 says otherwise. I mean, do you have any videos that you actually being honest about? No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have made a video about Crimson Desert saying it's the worst game ever made.
Which you did.
I also could have kissed its butt and said it's the best game ever, but instead I'm honest and somewhere in the middle. That's the video I put out.
No, you're on the other side. You hate the game.
That's the kind of content that I want to make. But yeah, like the fact that I did it my own way, and now here I am in 2026 and I'm doing well for myself, and I don't really have to worry about daily stuff anymore like I used to, and
Phil, you rage quit already with 3 games this month. What else you gonna play? Excuse me, not this month. I'm sorry, not this month. Last month. I'm sorry, April. Again, what games you gonna play this time? Because you're supposed to be a gaming channel.
that everything's so much improved is amazing. Like, it took a long time to get here, but I'm so happy that I finally did.
Phil is in the middle. He fakes being in the middle because every single gameplay stream shows how much he despises. Exactly.
She makes
Back. Now it's, hey, I got 2 Switch 2s.
I got Phil in trouble.
I'm sorry. My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm sorry, baby.
Flashback. Now it's, hey, I got 2 Switch 2s. What a great day. Everything's amazing. And then I check my email where it proceeds to tell me that both orders have been canceled.
Yeah, they did. But let me let him continue his little stupid retcon.
Does it say that it's because of an error on Walmart? No, it says I canceled the orders.
Error, error, error.
Hey, Fidget, how you
So
doing?
I'm currently talking with Walmart right now.
You mean Walmart? Again, Phil, you know what's the biggest problem with that? The reason why your Switch 2s got canceled? Because you showed your personal information on screen so people can find the information and screwed you that way. Great job.
Someone socially engineered my account on Walmart.com, and through
No, you show the information, Phil.
basically very basic information, which it must have been because it certainly wasn't anything crazy, they got access and canceled my orders.
End of flashback.
Our news story for today.
Oh, here he goes. Let's see. Did he learn his lesson the first time, or is he about to do it again?
All right, and here it is. You ready? Here's our big news for today. It is official. The Steam controller has been officially announced by Valve. You can find it listed in
$100,
Steam
that ain't
right now.
bad.
Just
For a premium controller, it's not terrible.
Okay, but what does he need a Steam controller for?
He already has one.
Yeah.
He's got the
Oh, do it
Razer
anytime, Anthony.
fucking Wolverine bullshit.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why do you even need this? You don't need it.
From the Steam client, search for Steam controller. Boom. This is the page that you will get. And here's all the details about it. All right. So, available for purchase on May 4th. So, Star Wars Day. That's a week from today, actually. At 10
Yeah, thanks for explaining what that is. We know.
a.m. Pacific time.
Oh, he's gonna do it
Already,
again.
they've been interviewed. And they're like, well, we don't know if we're going to have enough for demand. So, if you want it, you better be ready to buy this thing the moment that it goes live. And by the way, you can only buy it through Steam. To be clear, you can't buy it online anywhere else. There's no resellers who have it. So, you have to buy it via Valve. Don't believe anyone who claims that they're selling it. They're lying. Okay? I'm going to try to get it, but even I don't know if I'll be able to get it. Everyone's going to be trying to buy this thing at once, and it might crash the site. All right? So, $99.
Yes, $99. Again, you don't need this.
Magnetic thumbsticks. Full set of inputs to play your whole Steam library. 4-time haptic motors for a high-definition rumble. 8.39 WH battery. 35 hours of gameplay on a single charge. I believe that's the same kind of battery that's actually in my Razer Wolverine controller, because this also lasts ridiculously long without charging, so I think it's the same kind of battery. And it has a Steam controller puck with a USB cable included, enables plug-and-play low-latency wireless connection and easy magnetic charging. So as you can see, this is where you're going to click to buy it. So you can't
Great job, Pig, explain all this information. We can easily click on and see it for ourselves.
get it yet. Available 5/4/2026,
Mind you, Chad, he's supposed to be a gameplay street, a gaming channel.
but you can wishlist it, and I did put it on my wish list. So it will play your entire Steam library of games through Steam. Will it work outside of that? Chances are the answer is yes, but it's going to be considered more of a generic plug-and-play controller on your PC. So, for example, if you wanted to use this to play a game that's on the Xbox app or Epic Games Store, etc., it may or may not fully work. Likely it'll work with basic functionality, but it might not work with all the functions. Like I doubt
Probably work.
No,
Like, I am just guessing. Like, Valve is not at anti-consumer to be like, oh, you're using another launcher? Well, fuck you.
pretty much. Pretty exactly much.
the trackpads are going to work unless you're using something through Steam. Okay? So there it is, the plug-and-play adapter. It's via not a little dongle, but instead a snap-on charger. That's kind of cool to have its own built-in charger like that snaps on for convenience. And that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably just have the charger over there with the PC, and I'll charge the controller overnight. I'll probably never have it over here. So that's kind of neat. Supposedly that's supposed to have more functionality with Steam Machine
Oh, yeah, I remember Tainted Grail.
and stuff, but because Steam Machine's not out yet, we don't know. Next generation magnetic thumbstick. So yes, that means it has that Hall effect magnetic thumbstick technology. High definition rumble and a grip enabled gyroscope. So yes, it had.
I mean, Zombie, would you actually buy one like this?
I mean, if I had the money, honestly, yes. Because I heard Steam controllers are really good.
How good we talking? They like bigger than regular controllers?
Yeah, they're like they just have a lot more functionality and make playing certain games a lot easier. Like I have a friend. She's more of a tech guru than I am. And she had like one of the older Steam controllers. And she's like, yes, this thing is awesome.
I'm gonna have to check it out then and see if this actually works. Cause it's don't get me wrong, looks a pretty good controller, but the price is like,
Yeah. Well, it's a very premium controller. It's not like, say, like a regular Xbox controller.
Right.
like
the motion features.
Like this thing is built specifically to like play any type of game on PC.
No, definitely. Definitely. I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna take more look at this off stream about this control, see how good it is.
Which other controllers don't have. Like, that's actually one of the shortcomings of, again, my Wolverine controller from Razer. It has no rumble and it has no gyro at all. It has every other feature you want, but it doesn't have those two. In this case, this controller does have those two features. Okay? So trackpads, which we saw when we were watching the leaked review a couple days ago. Motion controls, extra buttons on the grip, which, again, other controllers have too. There you go. Customizable for Steam inputs, of course. And it will work with anything running Steam. Optimize gaming in any form. There you go. Your D-pad, a view button, a menu button, an indicator LED, your two thumbsticks, which are very similar positioning to say the...
And this is just me nerdy out because Phil's explaining important, but that is like the beauty of the Steam controller. You can have a Steam Deck, a Steam machine, or even just a regular PC, and it will work.
True. I seen
That's the beauty of fucking Valve. Whenever they innovate, it always changes the landscape.
It does. It does, and the craziest thing is, I was on the train a couple weeks ago, and I seen this guy literally putting his phone on playing COD, and I'm like, looking, I'm like, what the heck? And then I realized he has one of the. I didn't realize at the time, but now thinking about it, he probably had one of the Steam controllers, one of the older ones.
Yeah.
So he was playing on. He was playing COD. I'm like, what the? And I'm like, okay. I'm like, hey, well, if he's having fun, he has fun. But I'm like, wow. But you're right. Valve has really changed the landscape up.
Yeah, like ever since they released the Steam Deck, people have been paying attention to the handheld PC market.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And the landscape's gonna change again once the Steam machine comes out because Valve finally has the technology to be like, hey, this is a mini PC that you can put in your room. Or if you want a PC and don't have like a fuck ton of money and want something that's decently spec'd, you can get this instead.
Which is a smart move for them. That's very smart.
Yeah, exactly.
PlayStation controller, your trackpads underneath, face buttons, your dual shoulder buttons, slash triggers, your charging, which you use the dongle. I guess it does have standard USB as well, so if you don't want to use the magnetic puck to snap on, off, and charge, you could still use a standard USB cable as well. I guess that's your prerogative, what you want to do. And then it's got the extra buttons that you can program. Now it says capacitive grip sense. What the hell does that mean? I have no idea. From what I'm to understand, the gyroscope works based on the grip. That's what it shows up here.
Great job explaining more of this information. We can actually look at ourselves, Phil.
They're calling it grip sense. It's a new input for Steam controller that enables gyro with capacitive touch, hold and release to enable and disable gyro aiming. You can also map it like another button. How the hell does that work? I have no idea. It's going to tell when you're gripping it or something? I don't.
How would you go look up a video?
Don't know. And it's pretty standard when it comes to all of its stats and things like that. So it's available on Monday. I would love to buy it now, but you can't. You can't do anything until 10 a.m. Pacific time on Monday. I will try to get it. Obviously, I'll let you know next Monday if I'm successful or not, right? I'll try to get it and add it to cart and buy it.
Need to get it.
But I don't know.
Why?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why you need to get it.
You have a controller and you're happy with it.
None of that. You don't even go out your own house anyways. You're a hermit, so why would you need this controller?
Yeah.
And you got two well, technically he has three, the mini PC as well. Your two laptops, you have a PlayStation 5, you still have your Xbox which your wife plays, you have other things, so why you need a Steam controller?
You have a Switch 2.
Switch 2, that's why I forgot about that. So you're good, Phil. You don't need any of that stuff.
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it or not. Depends on how many people are trying to buy this thing at once, and Valve outright said we don't know if we have enough inventory for demand. We'll have to see what happens when it goes on sale. So, there you go. For me, there's two detriments to this controller. Detriment number one, I don't like the PlayStation thumbstick layout. I prefer the Xbox higher up left, lower right thumbstick layout. So that is kind of annoying that I have to get used to that. And number two, it doesn't have a grip. And what I mean by that is it doesn't have any texture to the grips at all. They're smooth, which is odd because every modern controller has a textured grip, and this controller doesn't. It wouldn't have even cost them more money to do it. All you got to do is make the mold have a grip on it. It's not even like a big deal. So why?
These are personal preferences, Phil. This always annoys me whenever people try to critique something, and it's like, no, this is just your personal preference. Like, shut up.
Pretty much.
Like I watch one guy. Like I'm a guitar guy. Like I enjoy watching guitars. Like a guy was reviewing Solar guitars. Which one guy's like, well, yeah, they don't have inlays, and I like to see where I am. I'm like, well, you could just use the side ones on the neck. Like, and even then, some players prefer not to have the fucking annoying ass dots on the fretboard. Like that's just your personal preference talking, not an objective criticism.
Pretty much.
Why they forewent having a grip, I have no clue. Except maybe it's this new capacitive gyro grip. Maybe it wasn't working if it had a textured grip. But the way I see it is, if you play it longer, basically what's going to happen is it's going to get slippery. That's always what happens without a grip. Your controller gets slippery in your hand because there's the natural oils and sweat of your hand. There's nothing you can do about it. So unless you're wearing gloves, I guess.
Yeah, you actually wash your hands. That gets rid of the oil there, buddy.
Yeah.
Hand washing is very important.
Yes. So I guess if you want to play Steam controller, you got to invest in a pair of gamer gloves so you don't slip and drop your $100 controller.
I didn't hear about
there you
that,
go.
Anthony.
Okay. So that is the Steam controller. Don't know what everyone's thoughts are. My thoughts are I'm interested in trying.
Your thoughts are complete ass. Also, if the Xbox controller was the best around in retail for PC, this might be the GOAT. That is true. This could be the GOAT, Zacharias.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely want to give it a try and review it for you guys. So I'm going to try to get one, and we'll see what happens.
So pretty much you're shilling for a product instead of playing video games. Great job, buddy.
Okay.
And again, he'll use anything to get him out playing a video game. Mr. Banal.
Beaver Bother just hit me $1.50. Thank you, Beaver Bother. I'm not going to read the message because it's just stupid, but thanks for the $1.50, Beaver Bother.
Again, this is why you do not send him any money, because guess what? Great job, dummy. You gave him money. He didn't even read your daggone super chat or your stupid tip, whatever it was. This is why you don't need to give him nothing.
Does that make you the top tipper? Yes, it does. Someone to the $1.59 says, do you feel your father instincts kick in with Jasper? Do you relate to Pragmata a bit more since you're a cat dad? No. Thanks for $1.59. So that actually now is the top tip, and that's anonymous.
Wow.
Pretty much. Pretty much. This is what he does. If it's not somebody's interest, he will say no and just keep it pushing.
And then Todd Wilcox.
What's up?
Mr. Burnell, you gonna talk?
Pretty much.
Talks to the $2 super chat and he says, what's wrong with your hairline? Well, the thing is, this is real hair. So when you get older, your hairline will shift back and change and it'll recede. Unlike LTG, who has a hair piece, which is all fake, and he glues it to the top of his head and he looks like a fucking clown. I have real hair. So I age gracefully. That's the difference.
Phil, you look like a melted candle. You're not aging gracefully.
Phil, LTG still has his hairline the way it is. You, on the other hand, your hairline keeps going further and further back. Matter of fact, if you want to talk about people hairlines, you know who else still got their hair? Boogie still got his hair, and he's older than you. He's in his 50s. Certain wrestlers who have gotten older still got their hairline. And the funniest thing is, Phil, I heard this recently. I'm not sure how true this is. You literally tried to compare your hairline to Bill Murray. First and foremost, Bill Murray is, and I hate to say this, Bill Murray has one foot in the grave. Have you seen how he looks recently, Chad? Bill Murray? Dude looks like he looks like a walking corpse, and I hate to say that. Literally looks like a walking corpse. But the funniest thing is, I remember seeing a photo shot with him and Doc Rivers. Was it Doc Rivers? It was some NBA player, not NBA player, but some NBA legend that they're both the same age, and yet the NBA player looked much younger than Bill Murray. I forget the guy. I mean, forget the person's name. Because now I know what he looks like. Just forget his name. Hey, Phil, stop attacking LGG now who doesn't... Wait. Phil. Hey, Phil, stop attacking LGG now. I don't agree 100% with him, but exactly. He needs to stop.
Difference.
Also, he dyes his hair. Here's another thing, Phil. You constantly dyeing your hair accelerates your hair loss. It does. Stop dyeing it so much.
Thanks for $2.
I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money.
Would you consider anything for your receding hairline or your facial profile? You lost a lot of weight recently. These can make you look better and help your career.
Here's a great idea with your head, shave it completely off.
No. As I've said, all right, I am not hiding my age. I am not hiding the fact that I'm getting older. Okay, as you get older, things happen, right? Really, things happen. Your hair recedes. It turns gray. Okay, your face, it gets a little bit less tight, if you know what I'm saying. It's
Okay, I'm not gonna go with the way he was going with the joke, but Phil, this product's out that can make your skin still tight. Certain other products you can do, you just don't do that.
starts to droop in certain places. Your body will do that too, and there's nothing you can really do about that.
Yeah, there's something called exercise. Taking good care of yourself.
I am working out, so I'm trying to counter the effects of age on my body. But when you get middle age, this just happens. You understand? Like,
Okay. You want to talk about middle age? Let's see. Well, I know Gary used this. The Rock looks good for his age. Stone Cold Steve Austin looks very good for his age, and I think he's almost 60. I think Steve Austin's almost 60. I could be wrong. Controversial. I know I'm gonna say Hulk Hogan, and I'm talking about back in the day when he came back to WF. He was in his 50s, and he still looked good for his shape. I mean, good look for his age. He was still in great. Excuse me. He was still in great shape for his age at that time. When he faced off against The Rock at WrestleMania 18. Again, Phil, you take better care of your body, you can actually hold your youthfulness a lot longer.
there's nothing you can really do. You just got to accept it. Now, I could be like some YouTubers, and I could buy a hairpiece and glue it to my head, and I could use filters on my camera to try to get rid of my wrinkles. You know, I could fake it and try to look younger.
Nicolas Cage, that's another good one, Greedy Piggy.
To try to appeal to an
Hey, K-Hus, how you doing there? I mean, Huckcast, how you doing there?
audience of 20-year-olds and teens, but I don't care.
You don't
The vast
care.
majority of people who watch my content are between the age of 22 and 50. I'm not kidding. That's my demographic. No one under the age of like their early 20s really watches my content.
Majority of people that watch you are handicapped.
So I don't care about looking
The others are detractors.
young and trying to appeal to the kiddies. If I look older, you shouldn't care. Who gives a shit? Right? I'm a gamer. And I'm someone who chills with you every day.
No. I got something for that one. No, you are not a gamer. Again, so far last month, you literally rage quit 3 games. And so far this year, you have rage quit a good, what? 20, no, a good solid 30% of the games you pick up because it does not reach the goal. You've done that, Phil, yourself.
Who cares? Look, I'm wearing a Duck Hunt shirt. Do you think I'm trying to appeal to the kiddies wearing a fucking Duck Hunt shirt? Did they even know what Duck Hunt is? Of course they don't.
Yes, they do, Phil. Plain don't know what Duck Hunt is.
They'll be like, what is that, Flappy Bird? No, stupid. It's called gaming history. It's called, legacy, nostalgia, the things I grew up playing. It's what I love. So,
Really? Stuff that you enjoy? There's been some classic games that you so-called love, you rage because you didn't reach your so-called goal.
I'm representative of that in my content. I don't care about my hairline is going back. I don't care that my facial hair is white. I don't give a shit.
Oh, really? Then why did you have a problem? People talk about, shave your face hair, and you literally told them if they pay you, what, 20 bands, 30 bands, something like that?
Oh, you have a patchy beard. No, I don't. It's all white.
That's a patchy beard. You have a patchy beard. Phil, when you was much younger, you did had a clean goatee. I don't know what you, well, no. I think what it is Cat did something to your goatee. That's why it looks so patchy.
That's why it looks like that, because it's all white down here.
No, it's patchy.
Nope.
What do you want me to do? Dye it so I look like I'm 10 years younger? Why do I care?
You dye your hair.
What does that affect my content? It doesn't. I'm not here to be a model. I'm not here to show off and, act like I'm some youthful Adonis. No one cares. People just want to see me talk and play games, right?
Most people rather see you get off the internet, including me.
There you go.
Happy May 1st day, Cuckcast. How's your day going? Casually assaulting his
Men age and get better
I
looking.
know.
It's not fair. Well, I'll say this, okay? When I was younger, just didn't take care of myself. All right?
Astro,
I ate
big
horribly.
Ups, how you doing there?
I drank like a fish. All right? I didn't sleep. I just did every bad thing. And because
Phil, you still do that to this very day. Didn't you call Wings, what, 3 o'clock in the morning? Was it 3 o'clock in the morning his time? Yeah, it was 3 o'clock in the morning his time because it was 6 in the morning for Wings because he's on the East Coast. No, you literally did. And we heard the glass there too. So you still do the same thing to this very day.
Of that, for all the years that I was, you know, popular on YouTube, you're talking 2008 to probably like 2014 were probably my biggest years, right? I was a bloated dude. I was big and chubby and, you know, my face was like this. And, you know, take a look at my older videos and compare it to now.
Actually, hold on. Like, he does that whole thing. Well, this way.
Now, and see how much I've lost and how different I look. And it's hilarious that people are like, dude, yeah, you look older, but you actually physically look so much better now than you were back then.
Actually, Phil, that's a big lie. You look like, again, you look like you are in your doggone 70s at this point, the way that you're aging. So please, you're not. And matter of fact, I got something else for you, Phil, because you're managing to do this already as soon as I pull it up.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
Oh, shoot. Sorry about that, chat. Let me play that again. The doggone thing didn't pick it up. Hold on. Sorry about that, chat. Hold up. We'll play that again. There we go. Don't know why I didn't pick that. We'll go play that again, chat. My apologies on that. Where is it? One more time, because that was a mistake on my part.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
Which you definitely are, Phil. Also.
And you're right. And, you know, it's
Also, let me not forget. If you're not here to show off if you're not here to show off, why are you flexing your non-existing muscles? Exactly, Hungry Piggy. He doesn't even have them. You bloody flex like you want to see Adonis. He celebrates a day that caused his wife to cry and ruin his career by his own words. A truly new locale. Exactly. Lolo, big ups. How you doing there? What's going on? Oh, yeah, the good old, yes. We know about Dave and his famous day today.
crazy. I should have been doing all this stuff in my youth, but instead I just kind of effed around. And now I'm 44, and now finally I'm doing the right stuff. I'm working out, I'm eating healthy, I'm doing the right things that I should have been doing all along. But the problem is it's a lot harder now. When you get older, it's harder to do. Like right now, if I was doing what I'm doing now, when I was in my 20s, my body would be crazy. Like seriously, like I'd be fucking ripped. But I'm 44 now, and now I'm doing what, 20 years ago, my body would have actually adapted.
You can actually still get into shape. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring these two guys up. Haven't watched their content in a very long time. The Hodge twins, when they first came on YouTube, they were in their mid to late 30s. When they got into the 40s, they got into great shape. You actually can get into shape, Phil. The thing is, you won't do that. It's because you're too damn lazy.
To the exercise and the protein and everything, and it would have become very physically fit.
He's talking about how he's mostly better than most other people. You think he's better than Dale, which he's not.
But it's harder to do 20 years later.
Oh, he's going to feel all right.
But I live with that.
Feeling how many detractors are actually making fun of him of this day and other things.
I live with that. That was my bad choices. And you know what they say? Hindsight is 20/20. Would I have done it differently now if I had the choice? Yes, I would have. I would have absolutely eaten healthier and exercised and done the right things back then when I knew it would have basically stuck with me my whole life. But
which you're not doing now anyways.
I live with those decisions, right? But I'm happy I'm doing the right things now.
Oh, yes, Anthony, yes. Here's the thing. Broside gets really annoyed when Phil talks about fitness because Broside understands fitness inside and out.
Okay. And, no, it is what it is.
Because I remember one time he was talking about his so-called workouts. This is young Phil. He's still doing his so-called workout set, and it was grinding Broside Phil's gears, which I don't blame him.
And then you get a moron like this. Well, you just gorged out on Taco Bell last night. No, I didn't. I gorged out on Taco Bell on Monday.
You did. You gorge out on Taco Bell.
Was my one meal of the day like that. Everything else
No, you have more of the similar meals that during the week, actually during the day. So let's stop that lie. You DoorDash at least 2 or 3 times a day.
I ate that day was healthy. Everything I eat.
It took until 44 to do the right thing, and even that's debatable. Most people grow into adults in their 20s. He still is a man child in his 40s. Even by his words, he didn't grow up until 40. Exactly. You pretty much said a big fact right there, Astro. Matter of fact, Astro, you will get the pin message of the day because what you said there is so true.
Since has been healthy. That's my one time a week that I eat bad is DSP tries it. So, do you have a point? I don't
The point is, Phil, you're not healthy.
think you do.
Mr. Bennell.
Hello.
Oh, I don't know about that. Chippewa was saying some YouTubers are now taking their parts of a playthrough and putting it all into one video. I don't know anything about that. I don't know. I don't think the algorithm would favor that. Very rational. They took another $2. They said, well, your attitude towards aging is healthy and commendable. However, unfortunately, we live in a very lookist society. Lookist. That's a new...
Lookist society. Let me let this continue.
word, huh? Lookist. As an entertainer from a business perspective, I think it will help you to improve the way you present yourself to new audiences. Yeah, but I don't care. I'm my own guy. I've always walked to the beat of my own drum. I don't give a shit. I don't care about trends. I don't care about what fucking kids want to see on the internet. I just don't care.
Then why is it when it gets brought up, it gets under your skin and you start, raging about it and you ban the people? You say one thing and then you do the opposite.
I'm going to make the content I want. I'm going to look how I look, and I don't care about anybody else. So thanks for $2.
Big up, Master. How you doing there? Master Akata. How you doing there? Master Akata. I think I would say it that way. Business 101. True. Has DSP ever seen a supercut? There are enough YouTubers that upload it in its parts first and then later cut it all together. He probably has, doesn't care.
Oh, everyone wants me to become clavicular? Is that what it is? Well, the giant... You want me to get rid of all this, so I'd have to go get, like, liposuction or something to suck this fat out of my face here? Because that's all it is. This is just excess fat that accumulated on my face being a fatter dude, and it won't go away. So I'd have to go get, like, liposuction on the cheeks and facial bones, right? And then I smash my face in, somehow extend... I have to rip my jaw out to become a giant square jaw, right? And I'll get implants. I'll get, like, pectoral implants. Because that's the thing, like, I'm working out, but certain muscles, when you're at my age, it's way harder to get those muscles to really respond.
Working out, aka he's lifting that Ozempic pen.
He is, but he decided he want to be funny talking about getting, pec implants and also the implants. I'm like, Phil, that's not funny. That's if you was trying to do a joke, it went south super fast.
Than if I had done it 20 years ago. So, like, I'm going to have to pectoral implants. So, I have a big buff chest. I'll get butt implant. There you go. I'll get butt implants, too.
What?
Here's Phil to tell you more.
Zombie, question, and I hate to ask this. How many guys you have heard getting butt implants?
Literally none.
Same here. Phil, I'm gonna tell you something. You getting butt implants, that is very gay. I mean, we know you're gay. You might as well just come in the closet. But that don't ever do that type. Don't ever try to crack that joke that way again, because that was horrible. Maybe you should care, Phil. Maybe you should care, Phil Boy. Next time you celebrate the release anniversary of This Is How You Don't Play. That is true. He's jumping into so many things just to top and see what sticks. His business is half dead. No, it is. Well, it's almost all the way dead. He's sexless.
There you go. So I'll walk around with 2 big ass cheeks and big pecs. It's just hilarious, man.
Chat, did y'all find it hilarious? If you found it hilarious, put a 1. If you did not find that hilarious, throw tomatoes at him. Because, Phil, that was not funny. That was incredibly cringe. Again, don't ever talk about putting implants in your butt like that again. It is very gay.
Digbix, that's actually a good point. Here's what Digbix just said. He says, to be fair, if you became attractive and you got more audience members in, they'd just be boring, insufferable, look-obsessed people, not the ideal group for your vibing audience. You're right. You'd have a bunch of people who just want to fucking talk about looks and nonsense and superficial shit, and I don't care about superficial shit. You're right.
Then why did you change your entire wardrobe when LTD says to work on your sexy?
Pretty much. Actually, I was going to bring that up, but you're right. Absolutely right. Oh, he's definitely drinking gin. Oh, look at that, Phil. My chat's throwing tomatoes at you. None of them found it funny. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing for trans. For trans all stuff. But Phil's talking about how this is what he's trying to. Zachary, he's trying to make it seem like oh, he wants to get. He wants to look like those big buff dudes you see in bodybuilding. The sad part about it is, Phil, they don't do implants. They do what's called the roids, and actually go to natural gym and work out hard and lift heavy.
Yeah, like Arnold Schwarzenegger was in his fucking like 60s, 70s when he decided to go back and do some acting, and bro got in shape.
Yeah.
So Phil, it's not impossible, Phil. He did it.
But not only that, but when you actually work out, your body remembers that you still keep a good form of that shape. Like, I know I'm out of shape. I get back to working out because I've been so busy at work. But it's not hard to get back into the workout. It takes a while because you got to discipline yourself. But once you get back in your workout regimen, you're back in your workout routine, your form comes back. Those muscles start to really swell up back and come back. That's why Arnold Schwarzenegger looks so good in his age, because number one, the years he worked out, his body remembers that. And the other reason why he got out of shape because I think he was doing the governor at the time.
Yeah, he was the governor of California for a little while.
Yeah. So he wasn't really working out. He's just focused on his state there. But again, Phil, Arnold Schwarzenegger, who's now, in his 70s?
Yeah, he's in his 70s, approaching his 80s. Let me look it up.
Yeah, I think he's in his late 70s.
He is 78.
Damn.
Okay, so this year he's going to be 79, which means next year he's going to be 80.
Yeah. Again, he's doing a great job with his body, though.
Yeah, he's taking care of himself.
And, well, that's the thing. Most guys do. What we really focus on is having big arms. That's what we really want. Big arms, defined chests and stuff.
Hey.
Okay, I got this video, and then the last video would be Guard Rage, because he brought my attention about Sony when I was watching his video last night when I was.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, we're gonna watch that, and actually, Klutzy made a video about it. A lot of people talk about what Sony has done.
My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
And no support. So that's why we haven't done another one like that. People just prefer food and usually fast.
Oh, here we go. This is a great example of Phil talking about how he's supposed to be so successful, yet here we are in Dragon Quest complaining.
Fast food, that's what works the best for DSP Tries It. We did try different things and they don't work. Here's the thing. Last year, DSP Tries It was a reward for hitting a certain amount of support goals. So we tried all these different.
Yeah, you charge your audience. What was it? 15K? Not 50. Was it 15K per month?
It was 1,500.
1,500. Excuse me, 1,500. I was wrong. 1,500 to see you eat food, eat slop. That was their reward by sending you money. So pretty much, if they made 300 a day, going towards the goal, once they reached the goal, then it was worth it for you, but not for them.
Things because people kept saying it was boring. Since we stopped doing that, right? And now it's just
I remember him playing DQ for 7 months. Oh yes, 7 months. Good lord.
Thing we do for fun. Now,
well, I want to get into that. Trust me, because like I said, I'm a PC only person, but I need to talk about for people who are part of the consumers are the PlayStation, and I hate to say the word, and I'm saying this word loosely, family.
We do whatever we want, and it's fine, and people watch it, and it's good. So I don't need to be trying different things because I don't give a shit. Understand? We just do it for fun now. So I want to try to do things that people will watch and enjoy. I don't care about, look, variety, because people are complaining they don't like the reward. There's no reward. We just do it for the hell of it.
So you do it just for the hell of it. Okay.
Speaking of which, if you guys are here chilling and enjoying the stream, please support it in some way. There
Here
are
we go,
tons of ways to
Megan.
support the stream. You could give it a like. You could do a membership on YouTube or give some memberships to your fellow viewer. You could do some kicks on Kick
yeah,
or
his
sub
wife
on
is
Kick.
not
So far
bad,
today, we
as
only
you
have, I
so-called,
think,
even
2
though
subs
she
on
is
Kick, maybe
bad.
1.
Oh, Susan, I forgot about that one. Zombie, 50K to play Stellar Blade. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Susan brought up a good one. You literally was charging people 50K to play Stellar Blade, and even when you did play Stellar Blade, trying to cosplay as what's this Stone Cold, trying to cosplay as Santa, which was horrible. Don't ever do that again. You still hated the game.
Yeah.
Exactly. Give me money.
So it'd be great to get that. Tips? So far, our biggest tip is like $2.
I did see the thumbnail for that. I'm going to check that video out.
Anything would be greatly appreciated, guys. Please support the stream if you're here for Dragon Quest. And thank you in advance to anyone who does. As we continue on with this plot. All right, so I hope that you will stick around. Please support this stream. When I come back, let's go and make it a great stream of Endgame Dragon Quest. In the meantime, enjoy these highlight clips.
So Zombie. So he said earlier in one of the videos he doesn't get desperate. What's he doing right here?
He is being desperate.
Yeah. So Phil, you say you're not desperate, but yet here you are being desperate begging. See how easy it's, chat, when Phil sticks his own foot in his own mouth? You don't have to do much. You just sit there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say it from I know a lot of people don't like this person, Stephen A. Smith, when he's always making fun of the Cowboys. Just be patient. Just wait. Phil is an accident waiting to happen on the weekly basis.
And I'll see you in a few, guys. All right? Cool.
Supposed to dodge.
I'll go on with the plot. I hope that all of you are too. Okay? So if you're here and you're chilling, you're having fun, thanks for being here. Consider supporting the stream. Let's go.
Only at $15 in the King's tax.
Alrighty, everybody. It's time for more Dragon Quest. It's the game that doesn't end. It just goes.
I have a PlayStation 4, and that's probably my last on the console, but now I have to. We're gonna get to that, Zach. We're gonna get to that. I stopped playing consoles a long time ago. Okay, say this quickly. I gave up consoles a very long time ago because I was just sick and tired of, hey, big ups, Twilight, how you doing there? I gave up consoles because when it came to the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, primarily I was on an Xbox gamer there. I got pissed off the way the fact of it is, okay, every single game that you own, you could not play on the Xbox One, and for you to actually play your so-called game, you had to spend money and buy the remaster, which at the time did not make any sense to me. I'm like, if that's the case, I'll just go play the game on PC. Oh, he's extremely drunk at this point.
On and on, my friend. The whole castle stinks of smoke and blood. It sounds like it's all the Blood Red Brigand's fault. That means he must be one nasty warrior. Any chance for a Battletoads revisit? Maybe sometime in the future, but the thing is, when we did that Classics Marathon and I played Battletoads, no one really cared. The video on demand did poorly. People complained it was boring when I played it.
Because it is boring. People are not lying, Phil. It is boring. You fail to realize the majority of your gameplay, or should I say at this point now, 90% of your gameplay is boring.
I'm down for old challenging games, but people didn't seem to care, so that's why we haven't gone back to it. No one seems to ask for it either.
Hey!
This is incorrect, right? How did that happen?
What happened, Phil?
Why does it say King's tax of $15? Now I gotta figure out what we're actually at, and I don't remember how many tips we got.
How intoxicated are you that you can't remember what your total is?
This is not good. So 2, 7, 12, 15, 17, 19, and then 20, 21, 22, 23, and then we added the 15. I have no idea what we're at. I know we're not at 15. I screwed that up completely.
Oh, so you admit that you screwed it up.
I feel like we were around 45. I feel like we were around 30-ish, and then we got the 15, so I think we were around roughly 45. And now with that $2, we're at like 47, right? I could be wrong.
No, I think you're wrong. I think you made close to, maybe you had made 30 at the most. 500, 314, 06. He can't do math. He can't do math. I know what you're trying to say there, Master Akata.
But I feel like that's what we're at right now. I think we're at 47. Oh, so this Sir LCL just did another $2 tip. Says, oh, hope you're all right today. Forgot to put my name on the last one. My bad. Thank you, Sir LCL, for two $2 tips. So I believe right now we're at 49, thanks to Sir LCL. Thank you, Sir LCL, for the two $2 tips. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure we were at 30, and then we got the 15 bucks of gifted subs from Squirrel Surfer right before the break. And I accidentally typed 15 instead of 45. It deleted it, you know. That's what I think we're at right now. And then with
No, you probably just made 30.
that $4 from Sir LCL, we are now at 49. So thank you guys for the support. Again, if you guys like chill vibes and turn-based RPGs, please support today's playthrough. Let's get some support. Notably, how about some kicks? We got no kicks on Kick right now. We only got 1 sub. You can get some kick support would be great. Anything appreciated, though. Thank you, guys. Starting the endgame stream of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. We're up to 52 bucks of support with about 90 minutes left, guys. Please support the stream if you have not yet. Let's go.
Again, you say you're not desperate, but yet here you are being desperate.
Let's get support for Dragon Quest.
Phil, you don't need the money.
For some reason, he can't wear it. She can't either. Okay. Hey, Furbs, if you can help on YouTube, there's a bunch of people coming in with sock accounts, dude. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm trying to play the game and I can't pay attention. We got people complaining. It's like, what can I do? I can't sit here and keep blocking all these stupid sock accounts that just came in.
Hey, Phil, why don't you simply ignore them? Best to ignore them, but here's the thing. You won't do that because when they start actually saying stuff about you, you get butthurt. Again, keep proving how it's easy to get under your skin.
I know that you're over on Kick.
Exactly. Let's get support, you guys. Come on, guys. These, haven't spoken in a little while. I'll check on them. At this point, I'm just a living space. Can't afford to... Wait. I'm at the point, I'm just living space. I can't afford to once the Steam machine comes out. I'm playing on PC and Xbox, which is a smart move. Oh, and quickly, for those with those situation, I'm aware of certain things. I don't know the whole situation. I'm going to wait to see more information come about Vega before I say anything else about that.
Okay. Let me just stretch, guys. Now, guys, this is the last hour of the stream. Please support the stream if you haven't yet. That means giving it a like if you're watching on YouTube. That means super chats, memberships, subs, kicks, tips. You know the deal. We only have an hour left. These streams have been up and down and all over the place. Some of the Dragon Quest streams have done incredibly well, and others have done terribly. This is the end. So let's go. Please, let's get some support in this last hour, okay? All right.
So do I. So do I agree, Piggy. And funny, again, Phil, you talk about you're not desperate. You don't do this all the time, yet here you are in this video, literally begging, and also complaining how now my streams ain't doing so bad. Again, you keep proving my point how at least every 3 streams you start really losing your mind. I don't care in the end if it makes some money or not, since it does go to the Champions DoorDash. No, yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right. It goes to pretty much that, Total Wine. Definitely to another mobile game that he's playing. He's trying to keep on the wraps.
And good to see you. Guys, we are in the home stretch of the stream, final 40 to 50 minutes. Sure would be great if you could support the stream in some way if you have not yet. It's been a very slow support stream, which has happened with many of the Dragon Quest streams we've done. It would be great if we could get a little bit more support before the stream ends. So I guess we have to go up. Like, there's no way to actually get that chest because the wind blows you. Yep, we have to find a way to disable the wind. That's it for today's stream. There will be a post-game Dragon Quest VII Reimagined stream. It will happen, okay? And we'll see what happens in that stream when it occurs, probably next week. Sorry I can't show you the ending. It's 4:24 p.m. The boss fight took 45 minutes.
Point. Again, always remember, because Dwight says perfectly, you get money, you get a lot more for less. Give them $0, you get the best salt.
Which wasn't expected. And I thought it would just end, and no, it's continued. So we will do another one. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Seems like I'm not really getting a great audience for it, right? So I guess we'll see if you guys will come back.
106. Still not enough for him.
Because Pragmata might actually conclude tonight.
Hey, he better not. He better not.
People are saying I'm so close to the end, I might beat the game tonight. So I hope you'll come back tonight and
be this, and he's happy. Damn it, you dirty. Yes, you dirty detractors.
Hang out with me for Pragmata around 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. If you're not interested in that, tomorrow it's the premiere of Sorrows and more Mouse PI for Hire on the late stream. Okay? I'm out of here. I will see you tonight for Pragmata. Peace out.
No, you won't see me for that. So, wait, hold up. Is there more to this? Oh, wait. We're gonna play the horns. We're gonna play the horns. We are going to play the horns. We are going to play it in normal speed because that's worth it. You know, this is from Raw Phil. I know where you got this from, but no, not that. That's the wrong thing. We're going to hear the horns because they're so good. Wait, hold up. Where is? Oh, right in front of my face. Sorry, chat. X Buddy! Oh my God. I know you got that from Raw Phil. I know we got that. Oh my God. I don't know when Raw Phil started to do that, but oh God, that is so good. That is so good. And that is so funny. So that's it for Phil there. But again, there's one more video we are going to cover. If I can find it, because I want to get into this.
How is it?
Oops. Here we go. Make sure that's there. There we go. Not yet. We're not done yet, Susan. We're not done yet. This is the last video for this stream. Last one. But this is going to be talking about with this current state of PlayStation that I saw thanks to Gar and Klutzy. It did catch my attention. This is something that for people who do have a PlayStation console, definitely you want to look at, definitely you want to watch this because it's very important.
Every single day, the corporations always give me another good reason as to why I should stay permanently on PC, and always encourage you guys at every single breathing, waking moment that I should drill into your heads that you should switch to PC. I'm not joking. Recently, some really dumb stuff decided to creep over into my desk, and sadly, I'm pretty much a little late to the party, and for
You're definitely going to watch this, Lewis. This is very important. You have a PlayStation.
very good reason, because you know what? This whole story has finally wrapped around this whole thing, and we finally got an explanation from
they watch
PlayStation.
this. It's very important.
Finally, after what, 5 days, PlayStation? Really? 5 days? So whatever reason, this is your first time actually hearing this, well, let me go ahead and just fill you in real quickly. Sony has decided to go into PlayStation's storefront and change one of its policies, specifically the DRM policy. Now get a load of this. Sony rolls out 30-day online DRM check-in for PlayStation digital games. Players could temporarily lose access if they don't keep their consoles online.
Pretty much what PlayStation, or aka Sony's trying to do, is find more ways to have control over the console. Does not benefit the consumer, only the company itself. So when I saw this and actually also looked it up, I was a little surprised, but not completely surprised. It's only this is something that I figured Sony was trying to do anyways, because they're trying to force people to be locked up with Sony's up because they're trying to keep their numbers up, and also revenue and money, which shows you how greedy they are.
And I thought to myself, okay, now Sony's not this bold. Sony's not really this stupid on a fucking, Friday or Thursday to pull this something stupid like this, right? I really thought. So you know what? I decided to check the sources myself, like a responsible person would.
Yeah, Fox, this is something you're definitely not going to like.
Do. And
no, not even close, guys. Both Gar and actually I've spoken to Gar on his Discord. Not close. They may have... Maybe this, Ice doesn't have a raspy voice. He doesn't have that. Gar does. So no, they're not close to that.
Lo and behold,
consoles are dying. I mean, why spend a whole lot of money on a console than you can spend on a PC? True. That's very true, because Microsoft said that their next console is going to be their last. You know, Sony says we'll still make consoles. Like, well, this is going to be pointless because you're going to be in a pool by yourself. Microsoft is looking past this. They're trying to focus on people's attention. And the funniest thing is with Sony, and I said it before, Sony is a customer to Microsoft.
Here's the source right here. Lance McDonald says, hugely terrible DRM has now been rolled out to all PS4 and PS5 digital games. Every digital game you buy now requires an online check-in every 30 days. If you buy a digital game and don't connect your console to the internet for 30 days, your license will be removed.
Keyword, will. Not maybe, not might. Will. Sony had this W for DRMs when they launched PlayStation 4. Well, at that time, Sony was trying to do the right thing, but guess what? Sony, as of recent, did a 180. It counts as all I got. This is this is why I encourage everyone to get a PC. I know it's gonna be costly, but on the PC, you can actually do two things: one, get Steam, or piracy.
And you know what? After I saw this happen, I was like, okay, maybe there's some truth behind this.
Xbox is basically like just a PC, and every PlayStation game gets a PC port. The funniest thing is Flooding Dark, and I keep saying the funniest thing. The sad thing, Flooding Dark, is Sony's trying to force people to still go over to get their product, because a lot of their PlayStation ports, their PC ports take too long to come out when they should be launched day and date.
Maybe, because there's traction starting to show.
It does.
There's many people going to ask PlayStation assistants or the chat support.
Don't worry, I'll get your name down. Don't worry, I will. Master and Aka. You're absolutely right. PC comes in all kinds of prices.
Whatever the hell you want to call it.
I'm kind of spending way too much on PlayStation. I'm kind of Fox. This is. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, Fox. Whatever you do with your money, I'm just saying is you want to be mindful of what you're buying with Sony, because not just Sony, with any product, whether it's Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, be mindful of how much you spend money on their products, because what Sony is doing could also happen on Microsoft if Microsoft allows it.
Asking them like, "Hey, is this true?" But we got multiple mixed reactions.
You might find an older laptop / PC that games well. That is so true.
Reactions and answers from this, and I thought to myself, I'm going to wait.
Yeah, I agree at this point when it comes to Intel. Go with AMD.
For some,
my current PC is an Intel. That's just me. Go with AMD.
Somebody to pick up their PlayStation 5 and test this out for themselves. Because let's be honest here for a second. Many people could go on the internet and say, oh, PlayStation's doing this, or Xbox is doing that, or Nintendo's doing that, without actually showing proof. And that's one of the major reasons as to why I waited to make this video. Well, I mean, in reality, a rant, because let's just be honest here for a quick second. It's not going to be in PlayStation's favor at all. So if it seems like I'm in PlayStation's favor, well, guess what? I'm really not. Because you know what? A YouTuber by name of Spawnwave over here decided to do a video on this and decided to take his Pro apart and take out the CMOS battery out of it. And, well, here's the results.
That screw, battery, comes right up, and that should now have reset our licenses. So now I just need to turn the system on, leave it disconnected from the internet, and we'll see if we can load up any of those newer games. All right, back to the dashboard. The time you can see is all messed up. It's supposed to be just after 4 p.m. Eastern, and it thinks it's 7 o'clock. You can see it's defaulted back to...
I never bought an Xbox because PlayStation has more good games exclusive like God of War, which is fair at that time. Now it's like, do you really want to spend your money on Sony or even on Xbox? It's totally up to you.
2011, 12/31/2011, 7:01 p.m. Which, if I did connect to the internet, it would fix the date, the time, any of that. But with that in mind, let's see what happens here when we try to fire up Saint Slayer. And there you go. Can't use this content. Can't connect to the server. To verify your license, wait a while and then try again. Okay, so Saint Slayer does not work. Vampire Crawlers.
You see this, right? You see this chat.
This is insane.
Mm-hmm. When I saw this, I facepalm at work. And I literally was playing in the background while listening to this. And when I saw this, I went back and looked at this thing. I'm like, no way. This happened. This is a scary thing.
Same deal. Can't use this content. Can't connect to the server to verify your license. Okay, wait a while and try again.
Smart move.
With that in mind, Crimson Desert. We could pick that up when once it came out, more than a month ago now. And we picked that guy.
What if you live here? Oh, guards, when they get to that point, just keep watching.
Yeah, looks like that one fires up no problem. digital game. The whole idea is that this situation that's going on right now with the license check is not being retroactively applied. So any of your current digital games should not have this issue popping up. We can see offline with CMOS reset, the whole thing. The license is not broken for Crimson Desert. Okay, so let's go back, and I would like to check, if I could, would like to check Pragmata, although I have a little lock symbol.
Take the South Pole. What if you have a game system in this station there? That's another good point. See, Sony's not thinking of these things. Sony only is thinking about themselves.
On that.
They're not thinking about the consumer. They're not thinking about other consumers in other areas, such as not just the United States, but let's say Africa, South America, Brazil, obviously within South America, Canada, many others.
Okay, I do want to check Pragmata real quick to make sure. That one seems to load up fine as well. So as far as I can see right this second, those new games are affected, but any of the ones I've had already purchased, or a physical game, even one more recent like Pragmata, is not affected. But there is something I wanted to try, as this was also brought up. I want to see what happens if I go in and I fix the time manually, all right? Because in some cases, licenses, especially if maybe they did something here, would still maybe need to see that it is like current year or at least somewhat within proximity of, okay, yeah, it's around the time that this game released. Well, I should be able to get, I mean, somewhat close, maybe not exact in terms of timing, but I should be able to get, let's see, we're at 4. Okay. So I have now fixed the date manually. You can see.
Let's see, that seems to fix this issue.
Everything looks good there, so let's go back and we'll try to fire up, let's see, Saint Slayer. Still same thing, okay.
And I thought to myself for a second, this can't be the end of fucking PlayStation stupidity in this situation.
This is why the Xbox One callback routine was scrapped, because people in the army, station, on marine, submarines, etc., they were like, sometimes we don't have the internet for months, which is so true, because they're in the theater of combat.
There's no
or a station somewhere.
Way, because PlayStation.
This is the reason why everything is on a subscription model, and all is digital, because they have the control. And also, this is why I hate digital games. In a way, I'm starting to hate digital games myself. In the beginning, I was like, oh, it's convenient stuff. But the fact that how they want you to have a license, but you don't really own the game, it's like, yeah, it's making it look at digital as a different way. It is a joy to own your own game. I guess actually own disc, obviously.
Has been doing,
which I do agree,
the dumbest shit ever since the start of the generation of the PS5, okay? Like, here's the thing that I actually do believe that was real, and then today it was actually confirmed to be real. I'm copy and pasting from someone on Twitter, so basically the system issues a temporary 30-day license for the said digitally purchased title once the 14-day refund window closes. That license is revoked and replaced by a permanent one. This has been implemented since 2020. After 5 days of absolute chaos on Twitter, PlayStation, fanboys running damage control for this absolutely stupid idea in the first place, which, mind you, it's really stupid, and I'm going to have that content out real soon. It's just, as we're currently speaking, on Twitter, I am, well, let's just say I've really pissed these people off. But that's not the point right now. What the point is right now is that Sony and PlayStation have finally made a little comment about the situation after 5 fucking days. After remaining silent, SIE sent an official statement to North American outlet GameSpot on the 29th local time. SIE clarified, as an initial one-time online check is required to verify the license, but no further verification is needed thereafter. Players can continue to access and play their purchased games just as they always have. The Japanese outlet Famitsu also received a similar response from SIE on the 30th. In response to Famitsu inquiry, SIE stated, "The way you access games purchased from the store has not changed, and you can continue to enjoy them as you always have. While an online connection is required once after purchase is to authenticate the game license, no further authentication is necessary." Now, as I think about this right now, the only reason I could actually think PlayStation actually doing this type of thing with DRM implemented into their system is for one factor and one factor only, is because people would be downloading the games from their server, downloading it to their PlayStation, and then spreading it to the other systems to where other people could play it. You know, piracy, you know, that type of stuff that's kind of like illegal to do. Yeah, that type of stuff.
Yeah. That's what they should be targeting. But guess who's taking the blunt of it? Their consumers. So they're pushing their consumers over this.
But here's one, and then what they would do is that they
Oh yeah, Netflix is not doing good whatsoever.
would refund the product.
This is why Microsoft Office went from owning a hard copy of a disc going down to a subscription model, which is true. They have done that. And so far, it has benefited both them and the consumer. Now, when they raised the price, they got a lot of flack for that. Once it brought it back down, it kind of helped to mend some wounds. Not all of them, but some.
After spreading it all around. But here's a huge problem with that. That does not make sense. See, on PlayStation's website, their refund policy, well, if you download the fucking game, that invalidates the refund. So here's my question to PlayStation. How the fuck are these people getting around your guys' refund policy when you clearly could see it on your guys' end that they downloaded this shit? Where is the reasoning and logic for implementing some DRM like this in the first place? Like, I understand you want to protect your guys' product.
It's more about they want every single dollar, every single cent. That's the whole key thing when it comes to Sony. They actually done this before a long time ago, got caught on it, and they did that show 180 for a little while.
But
to be fair, I also have a DVD/Blu-ray movie collection, so owning things is nice. It is.
This is the dumbest fucking way I've ever seen it in my life. Like, I'm not joking at all. Like, I don't know what the reasoning or logic behind it is,
if you don't really
because
own unless you
it's
have
not
a disc or a hard
logicking
copy.
at all. And here's another thing that just makes me scratch my head in this situation too. The 14-day validation. Do I need to log in consistently every single day for 14 days in order to gain that license? Or is it after 14 days, then I just log in and collect that license? Like, so, no, seriously, Sony, you've done like another half-assed job trying to explain this whole situation to everybody. Second, why is this even implemented in the first place? We gave you our fucking money, our credit card information, our banking information, and our personal information too, ranging from our fucking names to our addresses. Do you know, here's another thing too, that just makes me go like, okay, you know what, you're starting to annoy the fuck at me at this point. After collecting all of our information in order to buy said product, why aren't you guys giving us the license in the first place?
Exactly the same question I had when I said this. The exact same question I had. What are you exactly doing with all this information? I call him Phil, Sony. Not that we get all this personal information, which I'm not a fan of, by the way, Chad. Not a fan of, get my actual real name, my real address, my credit card information, all stuff. Not really a fan of that. The least you could do is give us least allowed to own the game. You could at least do that, but no, you want to be greedy.
Now it just seems that you're making it more and more
pretty much
difficult for us to enjoy our games, no matter if we're online or offline in the first place.
Pretty much. They're trying to control this consumer.
Place. Do you understand that you took money out of my fucking banking account, took my legal name and my legal address in order to purchase something off of your guys' fucking platform in the first place? Nothing makes sense at all. But Gara, they need to protect their products. There's many other fucking ways that they can actually protect their products.
Oh, there's many different things to that. Besides VPN, VPN wouldn't really help this situation for them, but there's other ways where it can help to keep their products protected. Keep it to where you don't have piracy being a problem. They don't do that, so again, they rather blame the consumer.
And bit of a spoiler alert too, this is one of the
not only just blame them, but take it out on them.
Most terrible ways of fucking doing it. Because you know what? I see it all online. People pirating PS5 games across the fucking internet all the fucking time. But PlayStation, okay, just hear me out real quickly. But PlayStation wants to go after you guys and slam you guys with the DRM. It's not like you can't create multiple accounts, buy multiple games, refund the games, and let the cooldown go for the refund times. Oh no, it's we definitely can't get around PlayStation's little bullshit DRM. Oh yeah, no, trust me, it doesn't take a fucking rocket science to figure this dumb shit out. And if the people that were pirating these games were being really smart in this situation,
I really don't care if they have my legal name as long as it's not leaking because you have my name. It can also be proof that you brought it and not another person. That is a good point, Green Piggy. But even still, then you want to be careful because there's some. I'm not sure if it's Sony, but I do remember there was another company selling people. Not. It was a company I forget the name of, but they had people's data and they were selling it on the dark web. That company did got shut down for it, but yeah, it was happening.
what they would do is just wait for one of PlayStation's exclusives to come out publicly, download the fucking game, get it right to a fucking hard drive, disconnect it from their PlayStation, say to Sony, I want a refund for this game, get their money back, and then just wait for the next exclusive to come out. And let's be honest here, their push for their exclusives lately for the PlayStation brand has been like, what, 2 to 3 a fucking year for their console? Yeah, congratulations, PlayStation. You're only punishing your fucking consumers over here versus the fucking pirates that actually want to rip you off. Congratulations. Fucking multi-billion bullying. I'm so fucking pissed off. I'm really fucking up right now.
And normally he edits these parts out, but he kept it in it for a reason to show you how frustrating, how annoying he is with this, and how pissed off he is. Same thing with Klutzy. Klutzy, a lot of times in this content, he doesn't really cuss. And this one, in his latest one, he doesn't go too heavy, but you can tell he wanted to cuss the PlayStation out for this because what they're doing here is so bad for the consumer.
A multi-billion-dollar company can't even fucking figure it out, but a dude who fucking sits in his office late at fucking night can easily think of these things right on the fucking fly. Jesus fuck. Fire the people at fucking PlayStation. They don't know what the fuck they're doing at all. But you know
I'm with him on this one.
what though? I find this even funnier though that they actually came out and confirmed the DRM, but there's been a bigger brewing situation from a journalist called Jason Schreider or whatever the fuck you want to say is that loser's name is. Yeah, guess what? There was a report going around that saying that PlayStation wasn't going to put their exclusives anymore on fucking PC. Guess what got confirmed first? The DRM. And it's been almost a month that Jason Schreider made that claim that PlayStation was going to take their first-party exclusives off of PC. I see where PlayStation's priorities are right now. And boy, oh boy, it's going to be a fun time when I see a first-party exclusive story mode, basically, come to PC and watch these PlayStation fanboys absolutely melt and freak out. It's going to be something glorious, I tell you, fam.
It is. It is.
You know what? I'm pretty much done. I'm going to go ahead and work on that fanboy video, the PlayStation fanboy ones. Just graciously accepting the DRM, you know. I'm gonna go ahead and work on it. I know this video is probably close to like what 14 to 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
about 14, 19, but still a lot of very information there, Gar.
Wrap it up. So if you guys appreciate this type of content and really want to see that fanboy video, well, please leave a like and comment in the comment section. Always a pleasure to talk to you guys. And hey, you know what? If you want to see more of my content and you know what's coming, well, subscribe to the channel because I'll definitely have more. But besides,
and anybody that's not subscribed to Gar Rage, please do that. He does a lot of great content on these fanboys and stuff. And that we reached near the end of the stream. This is almost one other thing that I want to do, but I might hit my be right back screen. And let me turn on this one. I'm actually turning up, not turning all the way down, but I'm a PlayStation fanboy, but I'm gonna call them out. No, this Green Piggy, there's a difference with you. You are what they call a PlayStation owner. Not only but a PlayStation. You're not a fanboy because a fanboy is somebody who just sucks the tit of a company. You're just more of a known person who enjoys PlayStation games. But hold on, Fidget, we're not done yet. I went to do a giveaway. Guess what? It's giveaway time, chat, because I did say once you reach 600 subs, I'm gonna do another giveaway. So far, I'm gonna do another giveaway if anybody is on Steam. I'm still trying to figure out how you do this on Sony, on Sony and Microsoft. Moving forward, would you guys prefer we do a giveaway using like Amazon and stuff? Because I want to make it easier as much as I possibly can for you guys. Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said once you reach 600 subs, I'm supposed to do another giveaway. And I don't think Mars Champions. Yeah, I still gotta get him. Oh god, the next GTA game. I did say that. I'm just waiting for when they finally release the release date. Hey, that's even easier for me. So when I do a Steam, it'll be like a game that you got, maybe you haven't had, and I'll get it for you. It ain't gonna be the most super duper expensive one yet, but at least be one that it's in your backlog count that you want to get. I'll try to get you it. Ah, damn, it's all right. You don't use Amazon, so what you guys think I should do? Try to stick with Steam, or Amazon. Like, let me know what you guys think of me. Actually, you know what? I got an idea. Instead of me just taking a while, guess. Hold on, give me a second, chat. All right, there we go. Get ready, set, go. Let's do a poll here. Cash. Oh goodness, that's another good thing there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I can see your wish list, Greed Piggy. That too. I gotta find a way to get the keys for that one. I have to look for that, Susan. That's a good point. So far, I'm getting Steam. Got 4 votes in Steam so far. While that goes on, let me do ahead and do this giveaway. We're going. What I like to do is giveaways similar to other people how it's like a guess or something. Let me think of a game that I played and have played in a good while. Not well, excluding Dying Light. We're not gonna put Dying Light in there. Nah, I've been playing Dying Light. I'm not gonna do that. Let me think. Let me think of a game I played in a good while. Now let me not use Mass Effect because that's gonna be a little too obvious. It's a little too obvious for Mass Effect. It's a little too obvious.
A lot too obvious.
Ooh, okay. I got one.
You got an idea? You got an idea?
Yeah. In all the Halo games, which Spartan armor you guys think I like the most? Ready?
Ooh, I don't know.
Set, go. Oh no, there's one armor in the Halo universe I still love. There's one. Hey, that's the whole point there, Jojo. Let's see. Oh, ODST, Recon. Well, you gotta be a little specific because you have the Mark III, Recon, obviously, Mark IV. You gotta be a little specific because the red one that could be any one of them. Oh, you didn't play Halo, Great Piggy? Oh,
You're missing out. Halo's good shit.
Yeah, no, definitely check out. Definitely get a chance to get the Master Chief Edition. Not yet. So far, no. So far, people haven't figured out which one it is. That's another good one there, Zacharias. But keep going. None so far hasn't hit the one. No. Ooh, somebody's getting close. I ain't gonna say it is. Somebody's getting close. Keep going on. Somebody's close. Somebody's close. Nah, I didn't like the action show neither. That don't even get me started that one, JoJo. Don't even get me started with the action show. Matter of fact, it doesn't exist. Okay. Ooh, somebody is close. Somebody's real close. Keep guessing, Chad. Keep guessing. Nope. Keep going. Keep going. No, but keep going. Keep going. The actor was pretty. I prefer the actor in Oh god, the movie that towards Halo 4. Oh god, 4 Unto Dawn. That one to me was really good. It's cat armor. You know, I know what to say, cat's armor. Ooh. A couple of you are close, but my goodness. A couple of you are close, but All right, you guys want another hint? Because I can give you another hint.
Another hint.
Okay. This armor is iconic from the start of the franchise. That should give you a good hint. No, not that one, JoJo. Not that. No, not that one either. No, not the Mark 1. No, not the Mark 1. We have a winner, chat. We have a winner. Even though it's not the exact one, but we have a winner. Guess who won?
Who won?
Fucking you, zombie.
Are you serious?
The classic armor, when I say iconic from the start, the Mark V is my favorite. Yes, the Mark V. In every single Halo game, in the multiplayer.
I was like, wait a minute. Iconic. There's only one person who has the iconic armor, and I know which one is iconic because I played the Halo games.
Yes, when I say iconic from the start of the franchise, there's only one. That's the Mark V.
Yeah, like the Mark V, like Master Chief's armor, legendary.
Yes. Yes. What's up there, J-Dub? How you doing there? Yep. That's why I gave a hint from the start of the franchise.
I was like, from the start. I'm like, okay, this would be before all the lore got expanded. This would be before all the books, before the comics and the shows and the movies.
Yes. Well, that's why I say it'd be more specific. You say obviously the Spartan armor, but that's why I say either the Mark III, the Mark IV, or the Mark V. I didn't. That's why I said when I saw Zombie said 4, I'm like, he's close.
I was like, okay, it either has to be something before, because when you said beginning, I'm like, okay, I think I know which one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I said in the very beginning. I didn't want to say before Halo 4 because then it'd be much more obvious and narrowed down. I started to make it a little more challenging, but yes, Zombie won it, the Mark V. Like if you see me play Halo multiplayer, you're gonna see me wearing the Mark V. But I see it and now I'm going to get it. I love the Mark V.
And of course, this is just me being a good sport. But next giveaway, I won't participate. I'll let somebody else win.
Hey, JoJo.
Yep, I heard JoJo. I heard that J-Dog got demonetized.
Actually, you know what? Chat, how many of y'all know about a certain fanboy that is, not only he is a piece of shit, but has tried to go after Fratanga? It's a certain PlayStation fanboy that got his channel demonetized. I'm waiting to see the reason why in this one. If you don't know, his name is JTech TV. Yeah, that fool. got his channel demonetized. I don't know what he did, but I can't wait to see the information comes out why. And I'm certainly sure Frit has the information.
Yeah, according to Gara, it's because he was using too much AI.
What an idiot. What an idiot. There's nothing wrong with using some AI, some of it, because I do use a little bit of my content, but you have to bear in mind, use too much, that's going to be a problem. So yeah, that's you bear in mind. So yes, Zombie Fan, he won the giveaway. I got to figure out what game you wanted to get, my
man. well, there's one game that I want, and it's in the Dying Light series. It's the latest one.
Ah, the Beast.
The Beast. I've been wanting that game since it dropped.
How much is it, by the way?
I think it's like $50. Let me check. Dual Monitor Gang for the win.
There you go.
Let's see. It is. Oh, it's 60. I thought it was 50.
With tax and all this stuff, still be the same.
Yeah, well, I don't pay sales tax.
Fuck you.
Benefits of living in Oregon, motherfucker.
Fuck you.
But I pay more in income tax, though. that is the sacrifice. I have to pay more income tax.
Well, I don't, even our sales tax in New Jersey is expensive. So yes, Zombie Fan has won a chat, and let me see. Hold on. What's this other thing I'm looking at? Give me one more thing, chat. One more thing. While that goes on, let me turn the music up. So that way you have some music, because unlike Phil here, I don't want you guys hearing just dead air. I want you guys to actually listen to something really worthwhile.
Actually.
That's the important things about. Oh, JTech TV. He's a fanboy, Anthony. This dude's an idiot. When I mean idiot, he's an actual idiot.
He's anti-gamer. He is very anti-gamer.
Not only that, but he's also got caught sending certain pictures to women that were not happy about that.
Yeah, sending, pictures of his joystick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I still remember one of this is on, my old account before I nuked it, but I remember when fucking It's a Gundam quote tweeted me back when he was still doing, fanboy stuff.
He quote tweeted
and I was like, bro, this is insane. And that tweet just blew up. And I will bet I did have a few tweets that went viral, on God. But that was on old Twitter. That was before, Elon ruined it.
Oh, well, true. True. What is this over here? My apologies, Chad. I got a little in taking care of something quickly. This is gonna take too long. Quickly. Let's see. There we go. That's taken care of, so I ain't got to worry about that.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go. Right, all right, zombie?
It's time go.
Oh, it's time go, right? But not yet. Check Steam, you dirty bastard.
Oh, check Steam? Okay. Let me close my game. Oh, Steam is not updating me. I'll check out the app. Thankfully, I got the phone app.
Oh yeah, is Steam really?
I always have it as a backup in case something happens.
Yeah, because it does it to me too, and that's why sometimes I had to go to the goddamn app.
There we go. You lucky SOB. Thanks, Vanguard.
I got him at Akos. Now he can spend. Now he's gonna spend.
There we go. And now I can lose my life for the next few weeks. but of course, Chad, and of course, me being a man of sport, next giveaway I will not be participating. That is all going to be on you.
Yep. The next one once it reaches 700 subs in chat.
Yep, 700 subs. Let's get Vanguard to 700.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, but this was a lot of fun. Had so much. Excuse me. Oh shoot. Hold on, let me get some water. That right now went down the wrong throat. Anyways, yeah, exactly. So again, had so much fun today. Oh my goodness, this May 1st was a lot of fun compared to last year.
Yeah. And of course, Phil is actually streaming on May 1st, which is fucking beautiful.
That's not that I'm gonna check out for a little bit. That's why I want to do it before him.
Yeah, and of course, since Vanguard's signing off, it might make a suggestion on where to send all these lovely people. Let's send them on over to Bro's side.
Oh, he's live?
He's live. He is live
shoot,
right
he
now.
is.
Bro's
Not
side
bad.
is.
I am terribly sorry, Chad. Damn, that piece of chicken went down the wrong pipe.
But yeah, I saw on his server that he was live, and
yes, he is.
Yep,
He
is live.
in this stream before ordering it. So,
And besides, I can't think of a better person to send to than the man, the myth, the legend himself.
Exactly. So you know what we're gonna do, Chad? Redirect out to Bro's side. Tell him this is a Vanguard raid. There we go. There's a good old Bro side. I'm gonna head over there too, Chad. Also, Chad. Also. Tomorrow, this is how you don't play. Fallout New Vegas. We're gonna definitely cover that. That's gonna be at least 3 hours there. But yeah. Oh yes, that's gonna be good there. That is good. Gonna be there.
That is gonna be beautiful.
Exactly. But that'd be it for me for today, Chad. Stay tuned. I got some other stuff coming along the pipeline. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Always remember to stay on target.